Alrighty, already off to a great start. Not updating the stream title, but StruggleR is here for Season 1, our first race. We're excited, I cannot wait. Markman, Kylo, Zelda 2, this is going to be exciting.
Pew 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 pew. Imagine some explosions and fireworks and shit.
Welcome in, Garlips.
Welcome in, Tater84.
I am looking forward to this, buddy. I'm so happy to get to commentate this with you. This is going to be fun.
Absolutely, we're going to have so much fun today.
You want to get us kicked off?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
I like his little walking graphic.
Aw, thank you. So, hi, hello, hi. My name is Garlips. You can find me at twitch.tv/Garlips. You all know who I am. You know the kind of bullshit I put out into the world. This is kind of like, I guess this is my brainchild, but really it was kind of inspired by everyone in the Discord basically saying they were going to race each other. And I was like, let's capitalize on that for content. So here we are. And I'm joined, of course, by my illustrious Wheel of Struggle colleague, Tater84.
I'm Tater84. I do bad things on the internet. Not those bad things, though. Like, just, I play badly. That. Can we start again? No.
Yeah, you might need to clarify.
I'm happy to be here. This was such a great idea. Starting off our StruggleR race with the Master upon Masters, the King of all Kings, the God King Markman, our back-to-back-to-back 3-time Wheel of Struggle champion, and some guy called Kylo. I think this is going to be amazing.
It is. And we are ready to get into the race. But before we do that, let us tell you a little bit about the Wheel of Struggle, because you might be watching this on a stream VOD or on YouTube, and you might be like, well, what is this Wheel of Struggle they're talking about? StruggleR is brought to you by the Wheel of Struggle. We are a gaming group that play different games every week based on a wheel spin, and we compete for points. I always describe it as it's kind of like a book club, where you have to win the book club.
I can't read! But I can read slightly better than decking.
Yeah, check it out. Season 2, they're both going to read War and Peace, and whoever wins is going to be the one who reads it first. But yeah, if that interests you, if you like the cut of our jib, if you appreciate the silly nonsense that you're going to see here today, just head over to wheelofstruggle.com for more information, or you can reach out to, you can comment on this video, you can follow, like, subscribe, all that good shit. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the struggle of the wheel, because that's what we do, like, most of the time. This is like the silly bullshit today that we're going to do in the off season, so it's kind of like that way we get some content, even though the wheel is currently inactive. So, yeah.
It is fun times. Well, let's talk about our racers a little bit. Who we got, Garlips?
So today we have 2 racers. We have Markman_59. His reputation precedes him, seeing as he is a 3 times Wheel of Struggle champion. And he's going to be playing Zelda 2 against Kylorian. So you can see there we've got both people's Twitches, so please do give them a follow if you like this race. I asked some questions before the race, and I'll get you guys to explain yourselves in just a little minute, but we're going to run through them first. So I asked both racers how many years experience they have with this particular game, and they both replied 34, so pretty even experience there. They also then were asked, could you just say something about your chances? Do you think you're going to win this race, basically, is kind of what I asked. Markman said, this is probably the only Zelda game I can make Kylo play seriously. So there's that. I'm just going to leave that right there. And also, Kylo, oddly, kind of like, before the race, Kylo was being extremely confident, but here he said, I don't think I'll win. I'm going to get sidetracked, which is very much a fatal flaw of mine. So...
I know my flaws.
We'll see exactly how that pans out.
Trying to confuse me.
Then I asked them both for fighting talk. We've already seen some horrible, mean fighting talk behind the scenes. But yeah, Markman told Kylo to eat his shit, and Kylo retorted with, "I'll be using Drano Bell just so you can eat my shit," which I gather is some kind of like drain unblocker in the US. Is that correct? I googled it.
So yeah, the joke is that Drano, yes, is a unclogger for pipes, and
Oh,
Taco Bell
yeah.
is like Drano for people.
I've just completed the joke in my head. That's perfect. Lovely. Well done.
And what's the motto, Mark?
It just works.
It just works.
Lovely. I knew it wouldn't be long before we got into bowel movements, so it's
Yeah.
good to just get it ticked off early. I also asked both gentlemen which is their favorite Zelda, and they both replied Link's Awakening. So we really have two very similar candidates here.
Which brings us to the question: why are we racing Zelda 2?
It's a good question.
Yeah, Decky, why are we racing Zelda 2?
I don't think I could bring myself to play Link's Awakening fast. I just enjoy it too much.
Yeah, even me as a speedrunner, I get that there are some games you just don't want to go down that road with, because once you do, you can't play them the same way again.
Yeah, Zelda 2 is like just the format and the way it's different from all the other Zelda kind of lends itself to being able to be played faster.
I think
Which is
that's
cool.
fair. Yeah. Finally, I asked each racer for an adjective to describe themselves. Mark replied with erect, and Kylorian replied with flaccid. So I'd like you both to explain exactly what you were thinking there.
So erect is when the penis is full of blood and completely stiff.
Oh, that's what it is. When I get that funny
Yes.
tingle in my pants, right? Okay.
Yes.
And flaccid is the complete opposite, and I just had to go to the complete opposite of Mark. Even to my complete detriment, I don't care.
Always gotta be
Contrary to you?
Thank you. I was trying to think of the word and I couldn't think of contrary. My brain went to controversial, and I'm like, well, yes, but that's not the word for this. What I'm trying to
You were
find.
close. You were close.
I
To be
kn-
fair. Sorry.
Sorry,
go
guys. I
ahead.
was just gonna say I know that you just learned flaccid and erect just now, but I feel you had some kind of inkling with these dogs, because I don't know what they're doing with that sword.
Oh,
bonking.
yeah, the two little puppers.
Yeah.
The little linky pups.
That's
Yeah,
usually the horny bonk, isn't it?
that's
Yeah, that's the horny bonk.
I searched for Zelda gifts, and they turned up, and I was like, perfect. I'm not going to explain myself further.
all right. That sounds good to me. Alrighty, Markman, Kyle, any last minute shit talking before we get the show on the road here?
Yeah. I got something to say.
Oh, God.
Octobot sucks.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Caught me out of nowhere. Now
Something
I'm off my
both men
game.
can agree on.
Everything is mind games.
Eat my Sonic shit.
Wow. That'll be a good one.
He's gonna
Actually-
completely just dismantle me later.
I did actually want to bring up something not shit talk. Kylo and I realized we hadn't discussed like a rule set.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we decided that, well, we agreed that we're not going to go for 100%.
Okay.
And I think it'd be good to bring up, we'll probably do no glitches. Sound
Okay.
good, Kylo?
Okay.
I don't really know any glitches, so yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have one major
So-
question for you, based on video I just watched. Will you guys be using the quick save system at all to return to the Zelda Palace? Okay, that's
Yes.
fine then. So that's on the table.
Oh, it
I mean,
is?
it's in the manual. It's literally in the instruction book. how to do
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah. Not like, okay.
And we just had a chat here from Rafe Gall. Apologies if I butchered your name there. Good luck to both of you. Don't fall down the invisible floor.
There's a couple of them.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll avoid
You do
them
have
where
to
I
fall.
can.
You have to go through some of them.
All
At
right.
least one of them.
Well, then, probably, hopefully, just the ones that you're supposed to fall through.
Yeah.
I'll also say a hello to Wheel Regulars, False Zero, Stormy Coyote, and Decky F, who are all in the chat as well. Thank you for being here. It's a Sunday evening. You know, it's not an ideal. Well, it's prime time for us, I think. But not everyone can make it, so I appreciate you being here.
Absolutely. And just very quickly, thank you so much for the follow, Pirate Kefka and False Zero. Welcome to the Wheel of Struggle. Thank you so much.
Oh, good
Lovely.
captains here. I have to point out, though, real fast, though, doesn't the quick save require, or not quick save, the quick restart, doesn't that require 2 controllers? Don't
It
you need to
requires
do,
a second one.
up B? I don't have a second controller.
you can map it to your first controller.
Oh, fair. I didn't plan that out, so I'm not.
Do you want the time to do that?
Yeah, we can.
If you don't mind waiting a few extra minutes, because I gotta figure this out. So.
Go. Yeah, fair is fair. Go ahead. I have it on LNR.
Are you still going to be on microphone, Kylo, or are you going to be away?
I will be on microphone.
Well, that's perfect. That probably gives us a good chance here to talk about the naming convention then.
Yes, that's actually a great idea.
Yep.
So while we get that sorted out behind the scenes, gang, what we're gonna do to ensure truthfulness, that no one's playing a video back, although we don't believe that anyone would be doing that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a random file name each. I see the ones that you've already got there, which are fantastic.
I'm very impressed with Mark's.
So we're going to have chat actually decide. So get ready, chat. You're going to be voting in just a few moments. So, Mark, give us a letter that you would like your 8-letter word to begin with.
P.
Okay. If Tater, you put that into our magical word generation.
Oh, actually, no, I can't. I don't have the link, unfortunately, because everything's on my Discord. Sorry, friend.
That's all right. I can do it. So I'm going to pull 4 words from random here. And, hang on. There are no 8-letter words. Wait, it says there are 3,000 8-letter words. Why won't you show me any of them?
Because they're all penis.
Oh, my goodness. Hang on. 8-letter words. There we go. Right, now I'm going to add P. And you're going to work this time. Okay. For some reason, it's not showing me any. So I'm going to go with P 7-letter words.
We would fail at countdown.
We absolutely would. Like, it would be awful. Mark, can you give me another letter, please?
Oh, S.
S. Right, that's going to be good for sure.
And Rafe Gal, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Wheel of Struggle. Appreciate you being here.
I'm just going to cancel out of that because I don't see at all the L and R buttons on the input. So,
Oh no.
it'll be my detriment. Don't worry about it. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I won't use it as an excuse when I lose, but I'm still not going to lose.
I do have a list of 8-letter P words now, so give me one moment here and I'll start the poll off. So we are going to choose Markman's file name, and we will choose from Pockmark,
Ooh.
Poaching,
Mm-hmm.
is pointless here. No, that's 9. We have poetical. Ooh. And we have polarity. Reverse the polarity.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
so I'm going to give you all 1 minute. Vote.
Let's get Markman a name. I'm really glad you did that. I wouldn't have been able to pronounce any of those.
Look, we'll be on countdown yet. We just need several years of practice. And we'll be fine.
After season 6 of StruggleR, we'll get on countdown.
I voted for poetical.
Well, we've got an outrunner at the moment, but there's still time to change that. It ain't changing though. I think we might have all the votes in.
Kylo, you're giving me nervous hands.
Why? What?
Whenever I get nervous, my fingers get like ice cold.
I'm making you nervous? Okay. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
you got me shaking in my booties.
All right.
Lovely. All right, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Pockmark. So what we're going to ask you to make your file name, Mark, is Pockmark, Pockmar, but we're not going to have a K at the end. We're going to have a C because Markman has a C.
Oh.
And that was suggested by Stormy Coyote, so thank you, Stormy.
I dig it.
All right. Are you ready to give me your letter words, Kylo?
Sure. Let's go with good old K.
K. Right. We are gonna have. Oh wow, we've got some good ones in here. Very none of these words I've ever seen before. We've got kennel. We've got Kenotron. We're absolutely having Kenotron.
We might not even need a poll for that one.
Right, so this is Kylo's name. Kenotron. Kerosene is
Ooh.
there. We also have...
The rope's soaked in it.
We've got ketchup-y. As in, like, something that's
Ketchup-y.
vaguely like ketchup. It's ketchup-y. Weird. And we also have key cards. Boom. Okay, I'm allowing the vote. Off it goes.
Go, 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 go!
Ooh, ketchupy.
Do it, Mark. That's my favorite one.
I
Don't vote on it, people. It's not my favorite one.
oh wow! It took
Oh,
a seriously.
Yeah, it just took the lead.
I tried to do the backwards thing.
It's the reverse psychology.
It didn't work.
It doesn't work on chat.
No.
Kylorian hurt himself in confusion.
I hate ketchup so much.
Oh, that's a good start to the race for you, Kylo.
Oh, well, let's start now.
Yeah, I think I can reveal that it's going to be ketchupy, which is Ketchupy. It's kind of how you'd imagine it was spelled.
What about ketchupy?
Let's go.
Oh,
The chat
already-
has spoken, Kylorian. Let's not break rules before we start.
No,
Here to
ketchup.
help me with my.
Ketchup.
Are you here to
Shut
help
up,
me with my
you-
ketchup problem?
Yes.
Now let's head over to Dictionary Corner.
And thank you, chat, so much for that because this is perfect. So
Yes.
you really knocked out of the park.
How can one hate ketchup? Mustard is far superior. My brother, however, will put ketchup on anything.
Alrighty.
Okay,
Think we're all
right.
set.
Are you ready on the timer?
I am
Tiger 84?
ready on something.
Are our races ready?
Yep. Good luck, Kylo.
1 second.
Hey.
1 second. I'm minimizing every window so fewer distractions. Oh, that's okay. Okay.
All good?
May you
Thank
get all
you.
the pee bags.
And you as well.
Fantastic. All right, count us down, Tater, and we'll begin.
Alright, we are going live in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go!
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck. Now, Garlips, I'm going
Are
to
you
leave
kidding
this
me?
off to you for a couple of minutes here. Unfortunately, something's just come up. I have to step away and take a very quick phone call, so it is on you for a couple minutes, my man.
That is absolutely fine, fella. You go ahead.
Alrighty.
So, welcome in, everybody. Here's the race. We've already had... I need to remember who's on what screen. So Kylorian is on the top screen.
I'm having an issue with mine. It reverted back to. Uh-oh. Hello?
Do we need
Yeah,
to
I can hear
redo?
you. Do we
My
need to start again?
I think so. I'm trying to. My cursor is gone. Everything froze.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, because
start.
I had that jumping issue again, so I needed to go back to the SNES controller.
I see. Okay.
So
Alright.
I apologize,
Restart?
everybody.
all
That's
right.
all right.
Restart.
You can edit it
Restart.
out.
I'm. Oh, there's my mouse. Okay, good. Input.
Yeah, Deck.
that-
If you could leave, mate, because you're clearly causing issues with Kylorian's computer. Thanks,
I got it.
fella.
I'm gonna check. Okay, everything's good.
All right, we
Are
restart.
we gonna restarting?
I'm already back at the menu, so yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like I know Tate's on the
I-
phone call, but I think
Reload.
I'd already
Tate,
beat Palace 1, so
I think Tater is on the phone call, but I think he's there because he's reset the timer. So what I'm going to assume is that when I count down from 5 to go, Tater will be able to hit go on the timer. So if you're both ready for the redo,
Believe so. I will find out more once we hit go.
no worries. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, good luck, gentlemen. Probably
What is
better luck
the-
than last time.
I am seriously pissed off at this. Oh, because I reset the ROM.
Is
It's
that
not just
what's
the ROM,
happening?
but it's setting the things as well. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. Don't worry, we'll start again.
Are we starting again?
Yeah.
No, just keep going.
No.
Okay.
We'll start again. We'll start again.
All right, we'll start again.
But third time is going to be the charm.
I'm not going to start over. If you can see my screen, I am standing right here. When you hit go, I'm going to give a 3 count for the name with the lives, and then I'm going to start playing because I don't want to reset the ROM.
Okay.
Okay.
I can jump normally now, and we're good.
That's fair.
All right. I'm just waiting on Tater to reset the timer, and then we will go.
Okay.
In fact,
I'm,
Markman,
again,
why
so
don't you press go on your file and just not move from the temple at all? Like,
Because RNG.
oh, I see. Okay, fair enough.
RNG.
Random number generator.
Thank you, Mark. I understood that. I'm just trying to figure out why. Like,
Because I have my route planned out to move as soon as I possibly can. And that affects the random encounters.
Can you reset the timer, Tates? Are you there?
Deck giving me issues today. It's because I went sailing with him. Okay, good.
All right. We'll just wait for Tater. I've also allowed erect to be said in chat. Please abuse this, this gift.
I'm gonna blame Tater now.
Wonder if there was a way that I can like save the SNES controller so that like when I hit reset ROM, it does use 4-score accessory. No, what?
I mean, there's got to be a way to do it because I've been having no problems with it.
Yeah, it's something I'll figure out in the future.
I did not lie, by the way, chat. I just have to allow them all manually, okay? And I can't keep up with your erections. You keep having so many.
Just surrounded by all
I
these
get it.
erections.
It's a charged situation, you know. We're all adrenaline fueled right now. Right. Tater will be back soon, and then we will begin proper.
Okay. Car. Game on. Car.
So, while we wait,
Yes.
you've only been playing Zelda for 34 years. I don't know your ages, but I would presume that means that you received it fairly early in life. Have you been playing it throughout the years, or
No.
kind of you occasionally return to it every so often?
Yeah. I come back to it once in a while. I actually didn't beat it until, I don't know, about 2010. Like, that was the first time I actually beat it.
Oh,
but
nice.
I did
Yeah.
off and on play it before then just because I enjoy the game.
I had a friend give me a copy of the game because he wasn't a fan of it. And this was back in like middle school. Couldn't beat it back then. It wasn't until late high school, maybe even college, where I actually did beat it. Lot of help from GameFAQs. Thank you.
Yeah, some of the stuff in this game definitely feels like a Nintendo Power / GameFAQs situation in terms of working out some of the stuff.
Yeah, and I play it, at least once every year or two. So
Nice. I mean, I do that with my childhood Zelda. It's just for me that was Ocarina of Time. That was the first one I played properly.
Ocarina of Time, I can almost play that with my eyes closed.
Will you do me a favor though?
Do so if it's ever nominated.
Before our race, please practice at the very least to make sure your controls work.
Fair. Fair. I have to find my USB and 64 controller anyway. It's packed up in a box somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that would be a shout. Actually, I might pick up one of those USB ones.
I've
wanted to get one for ages. That could be a good excuse.
I can vouch for Kylo's Ocarina experience. That guy's a madman when it comes to that game.
Okay, I'll be the underdog. That's fine.
I mean, when I meant what I said. This is probably the only Zelda game that Kyle will have to take me seriously, because the rest of them he will mop the floor with me.
Yeah.
Absolutely fair.
No, I'm fairly nervous. Like, you clearly threw in some practice rounds with your naming convention there.
Yep.
And I've not played since I did the remaster that was, first off, amazing. Just
Yes.
an absolute love letter to this game.
By the way, yes, absolutely. Look up Zelda 2 Remaster. Some dude took this game and rebuilt it in Microsoft Game Maker, I think it was, from the ground up, and added all kinds of extra content to it, and it's just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's ERB. What's up, buddy?
Hey, ERB. Yeah, we're going to be beginning soon. We had a couple of false starts because of control issues, and now we're waiting for Tater to come back so that he can operate the timer.
Oh, it's Octo. He heard me earlier. He's gonna kill me.
He's here for blood.
So out of the races that are coming up, are there any that you're excited to watch, maybe, or Kylo will be taking part in more of them?
I was actually surprised how many I'm taking part of.
Yeah, you're in quite a few. I'm happy to commentate the two that I picked out, Symphony of the Night and Only Up. Only Up just because that game makes me want to barf, so I think that's going to be an interesting time. And I know nothing about that game.
Deck was
okay.
Deck was streaming that earlier, and every time that he made a jump, like a missed jump or a fall, it made every part of me crawl back up inside itself. Like, oh.
Yeah, I get that stomach in the back of my throat feel, just like, oh, like on a roller coaster.
I find watching it actually kind of therapeutic. There's something about like just watching someone like make progress, and especially when you're watching someone like Taylor or Deck. They're so much better than me.
Yeah.
Watching them make progress, it's just kind of like nice. But I do need to do some practice before that race. I haven't finished it yet.
I like watching Tater do those. He's incredibly good at those kind of games.
Excuse me. Where's my water? There's my water.
Yeah, stay hydrated, chat. This is your reminder to stay hydrated.
My goodness, Tater, who are you talking to?
Y'all waiting on me? Why were y'all waiting on me?
There.
We're waiting on you because we need to reset the timer.
Oh, I could have done that. I was watching the screens.
I literally said, "Can you reset the timer?" It's okay. We assumed you're on your phone call.
I was. I'm sorry. Yeah, I reset the timer the first time. I could see it was all kicking off, and then you got back to the screens. I saw it all. I was waiting for that. I thought something was broke. All right, I'm ready though. Hi, everybody.
Okay, no worries, no worries. All right, everyone, and welcome in new people. We've got Pirate Kefka, we've got ERB, of course. Pumpkin Blades is there as well, and Octobot has joined the chat.
So Escape Route British in there, and thank you for the follow, Escape. That's much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. All right, so we are going to begin for realsies now. So I guess what we'll do is we'll count down to go. The timer will start, and then, well...
I'm giving it 3 count.
I would give it a 3 count, and you'll be all good. Okay, brilliant.
Which I will be verbally saying, so...
Okay.
Brilliant. All right.
So, without any further ado, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
Man, that was
Nice.
dead on.
That was pretty impressive.
So, off we go.
All right.
Kylo's heading towards the town. Markman, meanwhile, is heading towards the palace.
Great. Already
Not the
split
palace,
paths, and now we're not going to be able to
the
keep
cave
up.
with the trophy in it. So there are several items that you have to go into caves to pick up. You can see here that the cave is dark. That's because there is an item in the first palace that provides light. It's a candlestick. But Markman's just going to do it without the candlestick because, prosif brosif. He picked up the trophy, and then he died to warp out, I believe, which is
Yep.
super clever.
Easy exit.
Meanwhile,
Easy exit.
Kylo has gone to the first town, which if I just check my notes real quick, is the first town is... Oh, geez, where are my notes? I lost my notes. There they are. The first town is called...
Kylo knows the town's names.
I know the town's
Rauru.
names, but I don't remember the order.
They're all They're all named. Well, I was going to say they're all named
No, not
after
all.
sages in Ocarina of Time, but
Mido and Kasuto are not.
well, yeah, and this also
Oh.
came before Ocarina of Time, so it would be the other way around.
Fair.
But yeah, so we're off to a good start here. So Markman already picking up the jump spell here, which is needed to get through a particular cave with a jump in it that's quite high. Meanwhile, Kylo is leaving the first town and heading off towards the first palace through the cave. I think that is where we're going.
Yep. That is correct.
Meanwhile, Markman has now doubled back to the first cave that you go into. There's, I believe, a magic upgrade in here.
Yep.
And that's what I was going to ask. What are we looking at here in the offset? Are we looking at upgrading quickly? Are we looking for items? What are we really looking for in the opening stages of this game?
Right now, just kind of gathering everything around the palace as fast as possible.
So you can see Markman now is going towards Rauru for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Kylo is making his way into the first palace. Now, there's an EXP system in this game, which I didn't realize until I played it about a week ago. Not all enemies give EXP, though. Those bouncy little bat dudes don't.
Nope, and they drain EXP if you get hit by them. These ones do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll
Did not
take
know
10. It sucks.
There are some quirks with this game when it comes to EXP. Basically, every time you complete a palace, you get given a big wad of XP to push you up to the next level. And I recently learned, as of this evening, that can be abused in the later stages to make the levels fly by much quicker at the end.
Sure does.
And of course, you're seeing here, it's got this lovely kind of overworld that is top-down, while we've got the dungeons and the towns themselves that kind of serve as 2D side-scrollers. They are all sages from OOT Escape Route, but apparently, because
Not
this
all.
game came... Well, not all of them, but most of them are. And, but this game came first, so of course Ocarina borrowed it and not the other way around.
Yeah, chronologically, this game comes after.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, this is one that's at the end of one of the timelines, pretty much, isn't it?
Somewhere
Something
in there.
like that, yeah.
It's just more so that Ocarina is one of the first that is one of the first in the timeline. Because that's where one of the divisive splits happen.
Yes. I think I've seen at least 2 videos on YouTube about Zelda timeline, and how each new tile has to somehow fit into it.
Well, personally, I think they just put games out and then they went back and like, all right, how do we make these fit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like reverse engineer it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little fairy. We'll save that for later because he's got full magic and health right now. Meanwhile,
I'm gonna be
Mark
honest,
picking up
I
a
don't-
heart upgrade.
Mark will probably remember the first palaces much more than I will. I remember the Great Palace for obvious reasons, but the basic ones later on they get easier to navigate, but the first ones you just kind of want to just go around in.
Yeah, I played this for the first time last week, and I had to use save states at times because I'd work my way down a corridor, fight my way there, and then find out it was a dead end.
Oh, that looks like a first death there for Kylo.
Yeah.
Yep.
First unintentional, because Markman's been taking deaths to warp places, basically.
Oh, I'll die. I'm not. This is
Yeah. Deaths will still happen.
Yeah, the enemies in this game are, like, even when you know what the attack pattern is, are kind of tricky to deal with, some of them.
Question here in chat. Which one is the palace from Melee's adventure mode?
That is just a generic temple entrance.
Okay, so it uses the music and basically the idea of a kind of a side-on palace, but doesn't really
Correct.
take after one in particular. Interesting.
And it definitely wouldn't be the Great Palace because the music is different. It's your general temple.
Also, the Great Palace is just straight evil.
I'm being facetious, but thanks for asking it. Well, I don't know. All right, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I know nothing about these games. I'm just here to look at chat. Here's what I know about games. Here's what I know about Zelda. And here's one of the reasons why I don't think I play Zelda. Spoiler alert, if nobody wants to hear this, cover your ears. The female warrior, ninja person, whatever her name is actually Zelda. And yet we're spending all this time trying to rescue her. What the hell? Come on.
No. I can clear this up for you, Tater. Zelda is that girl in the green dress that's jumping about.
That hurt, Kylo. Psychic damage. He's heard the joke before, but it hurts every time.
Tater, the green is Link, not Zelda.
Yep.
I know. Ban Decky for me, please.
And Decky.
What's the shortest timeout I can do? Well, I can't time him out. He's a moderator.
Unmod him, then time him out.
No, mainly because it's not worth my time to work out how to undo that.
True. Fair. Kylo making an absolute hash of things so far. Octo with the tough talking chat here.
Those red guys have far too many mollies or whatever the fuck they're throwing.
Ganon Blorp was just really misunderstood. So the one thing that I have seen are these skulls. Now, these skulls seem to take about 5 million hits.
Yep.
I think they're called bubbles.
Bubbles. That is correct.
I didn't know that you could kill them. I assumed that you could only ever stop them with your sword for a moment.
Oh, you can kill them. They just take, if you're on the weakest, it's like 30, 40 hits, something like that.
Oh my goodness.
So from a race strategy, do they give good XP? Because from a race strategy, that seems pretty counterintuitive.
50 EXP.
Okay, so it's pretty worth it then.
Early on, so.
Actually, you know what? Let's just die here.
Another intentional Kylo death.
That was intentional, yes.
As you may have seen, at the top you've got a magic and a life meter, and those also have a level attached to them. You can see that Kylo's is up to 1 and 2, while Markman's is at 1 and 1. So basically, as you level up and you increase that power, you can hit harder, and magic costs less to use or goes further. I forget exactly what the technical aspect is, but yeah. So towards the end of the game, you want to be a higher level because it would just make those harder sections a bit more easy to navigate.
You can get more magic, like the bars will fill up, so you actually have quantifiable more, and then each time you level up, each spell costs less.
Magic. So
Magic.
you're getting two kind of essentially buffs, I guess. Making things cost less and also go further.
Sorry to have to bring this up, but again, Octo, Kylo's been intentionally second best to me at Sonic for years now.
Well, while we have Octobot in the chat, the next race that's on the docket is the Sonic CD race, and I still haven't heard a confirmation yet about whether Octo will be taking part in the race. So, as much as I'm, quite happy to join the bashing train, sir, are you able to perform in that race?
I think after all this talk in chat, he's pretty much signed himself up.
I think after having a kid, he's not able to perform at all.
Oh!
Wow!
I'm tickling the balls. Well, can I just say, for the purposes of organising things, that sucks, and please don't do it to me.
No, whenever he tickles the balls, he's tickling his own balls.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, his time is his own, but I just want that 2 hours on that Sunday, so please.
Unintentional death.
Yeah. That's unfortunately when you know how good he is at Sonic, when he can tickle his balls and still race and win. That's when you know it's a good. He's good at those games.
You speak from experience.
Yes. I'll be doing only up one-handed.
And you'll still win. So,
Mark, you know what I missed from the remaster?
What's that?
The longer sword upgrade.
Yeah. Let's see that. Yes, we'll take the
So
white buff.
unless I've missed something, we're both still in Palace 1 at this moment in time.
Yes, I believe so. We did see Markman take a death there. I don't think it was intentional. Looks like he just got the shit kicked out of him.
Yep, I miscounted too. I made a goof. We gotta go back. We gotta go back.
The God King does indeed bleed.
Yep. This will cost me like 2 minutes.
So for anyone who hasn't seen this game, the goal of the game is to Princess Zelda is asleep, and the only way to wake her up, I guess, and fix everything is to go to these 6 palaces. Each palace has an item in it that is useful, either as like an upgrade power up, or it's usable on the world map to navigate the world. And you also can finish the palace by beating the boss and putting a crystal into a weird obelisk thing. And that's the goal, and then from there you go to the last palace and, you know, kick ass.
Alright,
I'm not going to
I'm good.
reveal who the boss is just yet, but you may know him if you've played Ocarina of Time.
It may be Ganon.
Oh,
Is that
Baby
is
Ganon.
it Zelda? If it is it a Zelda game? Might be Ganon. Alright. I'm at the point total where I need to be. Let's go. Boss time.
Useful is arguable, that's true. The first item dungeon is the candle. And,
I was about
as
to
Mark
say-
proved, you don't need the candle.
Oh shit! Wrong button.
I was just about to say, like, I'm pretty sure I just saw them pick up a candle. What use has that got in this game? But okay, I'm glad.
Yeah, it lights up those caves that are dark. Yeah. Oh, this is the boss.
All right, so it looks like we got one boss down from Mark, man.
Yep, he's a horsey head boy. And yeah, the tactic here is to just twat him in the head with your sword, basically.
Sometimes the simple answer is the best answer.
Yep. You can knock him off the screen as well, as I think at least one of them were doing earlier.
All right, so I mean, really, we're still basically neck and neck here. Kylo, 20 seconds behind or so.
Yep. I mean, Markman has done some grabbing of some things that I don't think Kylo has done yet, though. So.
I was just really wanting to point out Kylo's in second.
Well, that can change, viewer.
All that can change. Let's hope not, though. I mean, all that can change.
Wow.
I'm feeling a bit of a bias there, Tater.
I was gonna say I'm glad that these are completely and totally unbiased.
We have
Okay, so now they're both in the same cave now.
we have no favourites here at the Wheel of Struggle, just as long as it's not you, Kylo. Oh, look at this. We've got some spoilers here in chat. Ash saying he's been practicing for the better part of a month with 2 kids and a wife distracting him.
Impressive.
Garlips, there's a fairy right here that you missed.
Oh yes, a fairy fountain.
I remember watching your video and you were struggling with health right there, and I was like, oh, Garlips, there's a fairy if you would just move 2 squares.
It's almost as if some of the shit you need in this game is hidden on arbitrary tiles that you have no way of fucking knowing about.
Absolutely.
And that,
There's
my friend,
no-
is called foreshadowing for what we're about to happen, basically.
Yep. Oh no, don't take my experience points. Stop it.
My playthrough of Zelda 2 ended when I could not find Bagoo.
Well, I will have you know, Garlips, we're about to go say hi to Bagoo.
Good stuff.
This is Bagoo's house. And this is Bagoo. Hello, Bagoo. Bye, Bagoo. That's all you gotta
That
do.
we were not in the same cave then.
I enjoyed our time with Bagoo.
I think Mark was at the very end of the cave and you were at the very start when you came into it.
I was in the jump cave.
Yeah.
Oh, different cave then. My bad.
Yeah.
All good.
So we got here neck and neck, but Mark has done a few side things and his XP is much higher. So just to confirm, Mark is still beating you, Kylo. Zelda.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Zelda 2 might not be all great, but thankfully they improved the formula for Link Faces of Evil and Zelda Wand of Gamelon.
I hate whoever said that.
Escape Room British in the
Roll
chat
one
there.
demo.
Every time I see the word Bagu written down, I think of ragu, the brand
The
of
sauce.
bolognese sauce. Yeah, it's raised
Mama's
on that
ragu.
shit.
Mama's ragu.
Hard to say if the distraction makes Mark better or if he only performs with that environment now. It's very true.
It's like white noise. I can't sleep without it.
That's yeah. Now I see Markman
Anyway.
going into the into some houses here, and the little thing that I do know about Zelda 2 is occasionally Link can go into a house and be healed.
Yes, he sleeps with the various ladies of the town, and you know, some of them they look kind of old. He's still
Hey,
still
look.
going.
Old ladies need love too.
So
That's
it,
just
true.
experience, folks.
now is that so? Is that canon then? Because what I do know about Zelda games is that Link is like sometimes reincarnated or like a different version of him. So basically, are all the different versions just the kids that he's made from Zelda 2?
Yeah, he's just sown his seeds far and wide.
That's it. He just
The Legend of Zelda: The Seeds of Link.
the seeds of Link.
Here's the slowest talking man in the whole game. You cannot skip his stinking dialogue.
You at the bridge.
Yeah.
I love that everything so far that False Zero has said in chat we've had to authorize.
False Zero, I can direct you to Mrs. Garlips, who was in the chat earlier. Cheeky bastard.
Bagu, I sleep. Ragu, real shit.
Hey, Bagu doesn't have any food for me, but Ragu, I definitely know.
Oh
Means
yes,
dinner time.
that is so. False Zero is actually quoting me from when I was playing this a week ago. I was basically screaming for a lady to have sex with me because my health was really low.
We've all been there, my friend. There is nothing to be embarrassed about. We were all there at one stage in our lives.
At the top of our lungs. Oh, I didn't want to take a hit there. Right. We'll be okay.
Okay, that's Kylo at Bagu now.
Some of us are still there. Once again, just a massive shout out, obviously to our racers to agreeing to do this, but also to our commentator here, Garlips, for coordinating all this, putting all this together, and making these wonderful scenes that you see for streaming. Massive amount of
Definitely.
work has gone out by Garlips to put this all together. So massive thank you for everyone involved.
Aww.
Lots and
Thank
lots
you,
of
Aiden.
fun.
Lots of kisses to Garlips.
Thank you. I feel healed somehow. Yeah, no, it's been lovely to see people come forward and say I want to race blah 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 at this, and kind of like actually show up and do it. So
I
fair
found a
play to
mirror.
everyone involved. Oh, you found the mirror.
Found the mirror.
Yeah,
I
so
like that she's like, oh, my mirror's missing. Lady, it's next fucking door. It's right.
Well, later on
everywhere.
we've got a lady coming up later on who's really thirsty while she's looking immediately at a fountain.
Yep.
Well, you won't see her on my screen, so
Oh.
she can piss off.
Oh, see, the wizard doesn't sleep with you to give you your life back. He uses magic.
Oh.
He's the one, like, he leads you to life so you can keep drinking or something.
So Markman's confirming there he's not going to be picking up the fire spell, which is what you get when you give that lady some water, if you know what I mean.
That's a risky strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Fire spell's fucking useless in this game.
It is for our intended purposes.
Yeah.
It's not that
It lets
risky,
you hit.
Cotton.
No,
Like, if
it's
you-
not risky at all.
If you want to level up, one of the best things to do is sit outside on Eastern Hyrule, outside the first town you get to, and kill the, I don't even know what they're called. But you use fire to kill them.
Yeah, there's some enemies that can only be hurt with the fire spell, and it's just better to just go around them. You don't need it for any bosses or anything of importance.
I know those things are kind of like little slimes, but to me they look like Kirby.
No, they
Okay.
don't.
Explain it. They do look a little bit like Kirby.
If he threw up, maybe.
Well, you know, Kirby's can come in different colors. Don't be some kind of Kirby racist.
Kirby throws up is like his main attack.
That's sucking's his main attack. We all know that.
So, are we both in Death Mountain now at this point?
Should be.
Looks like it.
Death Mountain is a series of kind of like maze of caves, but I've got here written in my notes that pretty much if you always go right or down right, you pretty much make it to the end.
Yep.
Yeah, there's an easy path.
Now, those...
But you don't know if you haven't played.
There is
If you
also
haven't
a
played,
skip.
and if this is your first time in Death Mountain, it's hell.
There is also a skip to skip Death Mountain, but it's a glitch that involves pixel perfect frame inputs.
Yeah, heading to Glitch Town.
Honestly, I don't know much about like glitches in this game. Never
That's fair.
cared about them.
The
Not
any
just
percent
the
is like
hammer?
15 minutes.
The hammer breaks rocks on the overworld.
Mm-hmm.
Death Mountain there. Death Mountain is always where I got stuck as a kid.
Yeah,
From
Death
Wraith
Mountain was usually my wall when I was younger. I get through it occasionally, but my goodness, it wasn't until many tries.
Kylo with another death there.
Yarp.
Apparently,
winning is not something he's concerned about.
Wow.
Yeah, he can still get through. To be fair, those
What did they say
red
in the courtroom? Objection, conjecture.
those red ones, those red rock steadies, they are nasty.
They do look a little rock steady, don't they? I was about to mention turtles because my wall as a kid was that seaweed electric dam level from Turtles.
Yeah.
But even I
Yeah.
eventually managed to get past it. It was just
Now, is
definitely a wall.
it Zelda 2 that had some of the original Mario enemies? Like this one that Markman's coming up against that just killed him.
Yep.
Isn't that one of the enemies from Mario 2? I feel like, I don't know, I might be remembering this wrong, but I feel like there was some crossover between the games with their enemies.
There definitely was with Link's Awakening.
Oh yeah.
Was it Link's Awakening, maybe? That
Link's
might be.
Awakening had a lot of Mario references.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying in chat,
Buzz,
yeah,
Bow
Link's
Wow.
Awakening.
I mean, it had a SimCity reference for crap's sake.
I just recently learned about Mr. Right in SimCity. I thought that was strictly a Link's Awakening thing. I'd never played the original SimCity.
I don't know why, as a kid, I was just like fascinated by Mr. Right. Don't know why. Just like, this guy is so awesome. It's just a dude with green hair and a purple suit.
It was the purple suit.
It must have been the purple suit. Oh no! Shit, my controller.
Oh,
There it is. Alright, I'm back.
we're going to need to pause the race. Someone's offering us a free promotion for our channel. We need to take that up.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. Oh wait, no, I just clicked the ban button. It's gone forever now.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Oh well. What did it say here? Link's Awakening has a few crossovers, but the dude that killed Mark was just an Octobot. Fair. I know that says Octorock, by the way. I just wanted to say Octobot.
Can't blame ya. Shit.
Weird Octobot killing Mark in a race because he certainly didn't do it in the wheel. Ayo!
Damn.
Hey, to his credit, he kept it way fucking close this season.
Yeah, only
Was it
by
like last season?
like 500 points difference or something, was it? I don't remember. I lost count.
Maybe 5.
Why are you saying my name, Tater? Because it's my right as a commentator. I have a microphone and you don't, so you will listen. No.
The rivalries involved in the Wheel of Struggle are varied and deep.
They are. They take on many different forms and are personal to those that are involved and amazing for those that aren't.
I just remember that one time where some newbie came in and completely destroyed Octobot at Sonic 3.
And then was never heard of again.
Oh, yeah.
I learned today that those little blue things with the white beards are jumping cats.
Yeah, they are jumping cats. That's all I can see.
Oh, I've always seen them with beaks.
All I see is bearded jumping kitties.
See here this really great strat on the bridge of just turning around and slashing them as they appear. I wish I had
Well,
thought.
normally they jump forward or from the front, and you can just dodge them. But I don't like them when they come from the back.
Well, if you just made it look easy, I certainly made it look very hard. But Kylo is making his way back to Death Mountain now, I believe.
Yep. I am happy that I was at least able to get an attack upgrade before dying.
Oh, it's so nice to not waste those points.
Agreed.
Noted. Kylo doesn't like it when they come from the back.
That's my personal space. Oh, I hate the bridge thing.
Oh, it's so slow.
Miami Blofeld, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the Wheel of Struggle. Welcome into our StruggleR race. We are watching Markman59 and Kylorian race Zelda 2 on the NES. So far, a very close race. Still all to play for.
I gotta say, Mark, I did not anticipate you practicing all that much, like at all.
Oh yeah. Well,
So to hear even Ashley say that, I mean, you of course acknowledged it as well, that you spent a better part of a month practicing. I'm honored.
So
yeah,
I
was like, look, I gotta make Kylo take me seriously here. I want to show him.
I'm gonna reveal a little secret here. I'm sure Markman won't mind. Maybe about a month ago or so, Markman sends me a screenshot of a timer, and I'm like, "Oh, what's that?" And he goes, "I'm practicing Zelda 2. Shh, don't tell Kylo."
Hater, just to give you a heads up, since then, I've cut off about 25% of my time.
Oh dear. Run, Kylo, run!
Yeah, I'm feeling a little nervous now.
My run, I've been keeping this close to my chest. My run last night was 1 hour and 32 minutes.
I'm not going to beat Mark.
I'm not meaning to shit talk you here, Kylo, but like, what part of you, like, you've seen Markman work on the wheel? I wish I had the arrogance / confidence.
I had
I don't
literally
need to
no
practice
clue
against
he was
Mark
going to spend this amount of time for something as silly as Zelda 2.
I did about 10 runs.
Three of which were just so that you had the saves of Kylo sucks.
Yeah. Those 3 were all yesterday. I had the whole day just kicking them.
This is my strategy as well. I will definitely cram the day before.
Now, question. Oh no, I can actually answer that. You did not 100% those files.
No, those were not 100%.
Kylo's regretting Sea of Thieves today now.
No, I never regret Sea of Thieves.
My 100% is like 1 hour and 45.
So Markman is now using the fairy magic because it's a really kind of nifty way of being able to make your way through rooms and pick up stuff, right? You can't pick up keys, but you can pick up, like, main items, is that right?
Yes, you can also go through doors that are locked. without a key.
Fantastic.
Kylo also just changed color there. Is that also using magic?
Yes, that's the shield
That's a
spell.
Shield spell.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing, give him a task, him being Markman, give him a video game task and he can focus to the exclusion of everything. Octo replies, give him any other task and he shits the bed, question mark?
Pretty much.
Well,
God dang it. I missed down thrust so much.
yeah. Kylo, do you know how to do the rapid down thrust?
No?
Okay.
Kylo
So
now
you-
regretting everything.
All I can think of is CDI Link going, you can maybe do the duck walk.
All I can think of is, now you die.
Welcome to Walmart. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die, that's what it is.
You haven't seen Mark change color because he hasn't needed the extra defense buffs. Oh.
Shit.
Oh!
I fucked up. I fucked up there. That's alright. I usually get a stupid pot out of him on that, but I got the frame for P-bag. Oh well. Piss bag. Oh, yeah, I have shit the bed, by the way. Literally shit the bed. I have pooped in my own bed.
Oh, this stream just took an absolute turn. maybe wait for me to read the chat comment just so that has some context.
I was a little confused for a second.
Yeah, let me tell you, food poisoning, not a good time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If I just admitted shit in the bed as on stream, I'd use food poisoning as my excuse as well.
But you should have seen the splits. He did it in like under a minute.
I was sleeping, and I woke
He
up
did it in his
covered in
sleep.
shit. I haven't had little smoky sausages since.
He can win the wheel, but he can't handle his meats.
I can't handle my colon.
Yeah.
Little slime. guys. What are those slimes called, Kylo?
The spiky ones?
The blue ones.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I still got another room. Still have another room of points.
Just give me the fucking hammer.
Ash in the chat here, it's a hell of a thing to wake up to your husband saying he needs help, thinking it was one of the kids that puked, only to find out he'd shit our bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark has told me this story before, and
Ooh, my controller cut out briefly.
This is a depressing revelation for strugglers everywhere.
okay, that was too close to call. Look at my life. I just got the hammer.
I'll probably die here.
Alright, so it looks like we've got Markman here, another boss, another
Boss.
smack him in the head boss.
Yeah, he's. I'm gonna give you your props early, Mark. My only regret is that I now have to play Fallout New Vegas.
Ah, you have to play Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, is this?
I thought your only regret was that you had bonitis.
That too.
Oh, Kylo with a death there. Was that intentional?
By the way.
No. It was not intentional. It was inevitable, but it was not intentional.
Kylo, or Octo, take that S out of there. It was one time. I have not shit the bed multiple times.
I can confirm that the red blob is called a bit and the blue blob is called a bot.
Oh.
Oh, that's
I hate
delightful.
Yeah, the bots can eat my ass. I swear to God, I have died to bots more than anything else in this game. 9 times out of 10, it's because they knock me off a cliff.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna jump. Oh, you're suddenly gonna jump the opposite way and hit me? Fuck you.
Yep.
Stormy saying, you think that's your regret, but it's your saving grace.
Everyone is quite understandably rinsing Markman for the the picture of him shitting himself in the bed. But I would argue that Markman is so good at everything else that God's got to give him something. Do you know what I mean? Just to even it out a bit.
Yeah, the depressing thing is that if we had a wheel for shit in the bed, he'd probably still win that. In fact, technically, he's winning.
Yeah, you guys are all slow to start.
Yeah.
Oh,
we've got his
Garlips?
words to go on.
Oh, you're right. I didn't time it.
Yeah, he didn't stream. he didn't stream it, so we don't know if it really happened.
It was a stream, all right.
Backseating takes a whole new meaning. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh no.
Zelda 2, everyone. Welcome in.
I did notice though before we began today, Mark, that you and I have managed to not have a single race together in this first season.
I think our specialties do not coincide.
True,
If I were to race you at Resident Evil, I'd still be stuck at the loading screen.
Well,
How do I
maybe
start the
we
game?
can find some kind of like neutral ground for season 2.
Okay.
We'll work
I'd be
on
happy
it.
to. Oh, hi, Lily. How was Grandma's? Good. All right. Did you have fun?
So,
Mom
Garlips,
says you were trying to take Elliot home.
Garlips, just to put you on the complete spot here, we've been going for a little under 40 minutes here. Do you want to give a quick recap where we are, what's going on?
Okay, well, so Kylo is losing.
All right, good recap. So, Markman.
He's not like considering that he took that death in Death Mountain, ironically, and has come back. He's still not hugely behind.
I thankfully got the hammer after that second death, or game over. Or before? I got the hammer before, so I was able to not have to go through Death Mountain again.
So I don't think we can count Kylo out just yet. I still think there's a lot of fight in the racer.
Oh no, I'm gonna play. I'm not giving up, but I'm fairly certain with Mark having practiced 10 times within the last month. Did not anticipate him being that serious about this.
One of us took it seriously.
It was you.
It was me.
I gotta say, my race is coming up here against Decky and Garlips and Only Up in a couple of weeks' time, and although I think I should be and probably am heavy favourite, I'm still practicing.
You've been practicing today, just before the race.
Yeah, practice just before we got on live here today. Can't.
Now, see, Garlips, I don't take that key on purpose.
Oh.
Ooh, heck.
Interesting. Mysterious, in fact.
The reason being, if you have a key and you're in fairy mode, it will use the key instead of trying to go through the door.
Oh, I see. So it's more favorable to just have 0.
Have 0 keys, fairy through the door, and then come back and get the key for the next door.
Aha!
Impressive.
Clever.
And this is why we're all seconds to Mark, man.
I gotta say, Mark, that I'm impressed. It's god damn these fucking things. Like, there's a lot about this game where I do know, but then you've just come along and been like, oh yeah, there's these things that you don't know, and I'm like, okay, well, fuck you too.
Yeah, this is one of the Zeldas that I actually do know quite a bit about. And then when I'm like getting practice for everything and routing everything out, I'm like, okay, now I learned something new.
So what was the motivation behind the practice then? Was it, just because it was Kylo? Is it because you just cannot stand to lose? Was it because you weren't shit in the bed, had nothing to do that day? What?
Yeah, I had nothing to do. I was completely pooped out. No, I wasn't gonna take it super seriously, and then Kylo, you're like, no. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make
still
Kylo.
gonna wipe the floor with you.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna make Kylo try. This is the one Zelda game I can actually, do decently at. And then Kylo replies, nope, this is Zelda. That's my turf. Like, didn't even give it a second thought. And I was like, all right, Mr. Asshole.
Wasn't even said in an asshole-ish way, just jovial.
Actually, I'm gonna take a death here.
Well, let's do a quick check in here. We're 40 minutes in, 41 minutes in. Positions and race aside, Kylo, are you where you'd expect to be around about the 40-minute mark?
Where I would be, yes. I'm a little shocked. I'm a lot shocked that Mark is where he is after the 40-minute mark.
But
It should be
you
nothing
figure
that
you're on
way.
pace for what you're kind of used to around about this time?
Yeah. I've never speed ran Zelda 2 before, so Mark went in with a very different attitude, and I respect that, obviously. Did it come back and bite me in the butt? Sure.
This is the problem with fighting words. It makes people fight.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to look at Decky as evidence to that. Decky's had some fighting words in previous seasons of the wheel, and I think almost every time has lived to regret them. It's challenging. And what about yourself, Mark? Are you where you think you would be roughly in the 40-minute mark? Is this familiar territory around about this time?
Yep, this is right where I should be. Actually, well, I just got an extra P bag, so yeah, I'm good. Like sometimes on some of these parts here, I'm struggling to get to the right point value that I want to be at, because ideally the run is you want the boss to put you over your second highest level.
Level up.
But yeah, level up,
Yeah.
but just under your attack stat, which is usually the highest. And sometimes the P bags don't work out for you. Come on, you dick.
Every fifth kill, by the way, I do know that every fifth kill, like you kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sixth, yes. I was just explaining it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kill, and then the one that comes after that is going to be a drop, whether it be a magic potion or P bag.
Rafe, I have attack 7 now.
God damn!
That is Palace 3 that you've just beaten. Right, Mark?
Yep.
Yeah.
God damn!
Yeah, you can get 4 attack, Kylo, in Palace 1. So
Woof.
As you can
you
see,
have to forego everything.
I wanted to do something like that, but I felt that would be knocked under sidetracked, and I didn't want to do that. So
Yeah, I'm at 744 at the moment.
mother puss bucket.
Nobody stomps in a church in my town.
Thank you for getting the quote.
You're welcome.
Getting the movie right.
You're welcome.
Anyway, Kylo, when you watch the VOD, watch my fight of Palace 3 boss. You'll see the rapid down thrust.
Okay. You have down thrust already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rapid down thrust.
Well, rapid down thrust is just a technique.
I was trying to make it sound better for you, but okay, fine.
I get down thrust before I even do Palace 2. Alright, so here's the town that we skip. That town has fire. Fire is stupid. We don't want fire.
I feel, Garlips, I don't know about you, but I think with all the revelations that Kylo's learning here today, I feel like a rematch in Season 2 is almost a must.
Ooh,
I was gonna say
yeah.
I will
Practice?
practice. God
Yeah.
damn.
Add a guy.
I think that's a good shout.
I think so.
We can do Link to the Past and watch my ass get just destroyed.
No,
I can beat original Link to the Past, Vanilla, and Ocarina of Time both in under 5 hours. So
Yeah, I believe that.
That's taking cutscenes into consideration and not glitching by any means.
Are you going to risk, though, the possibility of Markman training and practicing for that again?
Good question.
Right. Basically,
I believe
what...
that's called a Zelda arms race. Sorry.
Basically, what you need to do is just show up on the day, Kylo, and go, I'm racing you at this. And then you go.
Yeah. I'll always have Aladdin.
Oh, I hate that game.
I think
I hate that game. One specific reason, and it's that damn ledge.
The orange ledge in the
in the lava in the cave.
Yep. Fuck that.
I quite enjoyed Aladdin on Mega Drive.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed that round.
I think I did good that week. Not great, but good.
God damn it!
Ooh,
I hate those things.
Kylo with a rough death there.
If you had downstab, you'd been able to just kill him.
You hate them? I was trying to think of something to do that with.
Ooh, yeah, Kylo took first that week on
Yeah, he
Aladdin.
did.
And I was
kicked
third.
ass.
I was above Octo. So, Octo, if you're still here, suck it.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember Mark saying, I saw you start up Aladdin on stream. I was like, okay, I'm going to make a quick errand. And by the time he got back, I was done.
Yeah, I was like, oh great, I gotta do something in real life here, and then I'll catch him towards the end of his stream, and he was already done. I was like, fuck.
I think I did not too bad in that one that week, actually.
We're gonna have sex with this woman. Thank you. And with this woman,
Your wife's in the chat.
my refractory period is 0.
Your family's watching the stream.
It's fine.
I did a...
Lily's doing Legos, and Viv is watching cartoons. My wife is probably listening though.
I got 7th in that round. Beat Decky. Shock.
Yeah, the bars were together as well. No one was between the two bars.
No one was between the two bars in that one.
And if you're wondering what we're talking about, viewer, we're talking about the Wheel of Struggle, specifically Season 4, round 15 or something. I've closed it now.
Round 15, yeah.
So if the Wheel of Struggle interests you, you really should check out wheelofstruggle.com. You can check previous seasons and who placed where. There are lovely write-ups explaining what happened. And yeah, we're going to be starting a new season, Season 6, at some point this year. I can't reveal yet when it's going to be, but the council have decided when it's going to be. So there's that.
Nice.
The only thing we do know is that the wheel spin will be on a Wednesday. Maybe.
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 Maybe we're changing the wheel spin day. Who knows? Can you imagine?
I was wondering why it's always a Wednesday. Like, why not Sunday?
I think it just worked out for Kythius.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah, I think that is one of those baked-in traditions now that just came from, oh, this day works best for me.
Yeah, I think it's exactly that.
That's how most good stuff happens anyway.
That's it.
And by that I meant most traditional stuff. Trying to think about what to say while playing is...
Well, that's what we're here for.
No, you're here for it just to say, go Mark, fuck you Kylo.
Exactly, but that's things to say while you're racing, so don't worry about it.
You know what you can say after I beat Thunderbird? Now get ready for phase 2.
Oh, well, apologies to Octo for telling him to suck it. Although I was talking
Sorry.
about a delightful mini milk, so
No.
I don't know what he pictured me telling him to suck. It was going to be a mini milk, and they're lovely.
He is.
But
he
he
is
did
true.
make a very good skid mark joke that we completely jumped over. So
We did.
apologies.
Rafe, let's be clear. I came here to root for both of you. It's not my fault. Mark practiced.
So I'll pop the life spell right before pick up the magic upgrade, because you get a full restore. Always handy to be topped off.
I think it goes without saying as well. But how difficult, like Kyle was saying, think of something to say while running this. Like, it's really not easy, even though, you think you're good at it or whatever. As soon as, the stream goes live, people are talking, there's background noises and whatnot, racing against someone's not as easy as just playing the game that you think you know. So
You're
Oh,
not
absolutely.
wrong.
Yeah, completely
I
different environment.
right now I'm. Oh shit, my controller's fucked up again. No, come back. All right, Kyle, there's your chance to get caught up.
Oh, okay. I'll jump right on that.
What? Oh, I went the wrong way. There we go.
I
I'm
thought
back,
you'd
I'm
I
back.
thought you'd lost that. I thought it's reset.
No, my stinking controller has a short in it.
I have to say, like, I wholeheartedly agree. Like, yeah, I like in all the times that I've played Zelda 2, it's never been in a race set of mind,
Yeah,
a racing set of mind. It's always just been, most people hate Zelda 2. Oh, I love it. I'm playing it just for the fun of it. Yeah, Mark has kicked it up a notch. Bam.
Yeah,
It
it's
is,
Spice Weasel.
it is totally different because I do
Oh,
speed
shit.
running, so I've done quite a few races, and even I still get the butterflies and kind of worry about it, and especially if the game requires a certain level of like
There we go.
precision at certain points, you kind of have to focus up, and it's difficult when there are people watching.
Never punished. I used the wrong spell, but I grabbed a red pot, so it's all fine. We're good.
Nice.
No problem.
actually talking about your speedrunning there. I think it's worthwhile mentioning as well. We've had a busy week for our wheelers. Well, I say busy week, busy weekend on. Friday night there, I think it was Friday night, we had our own Garlips doing a speed run for was it Clock Tower Games?
Oh, Clock Tower, yeah, is my stream team that I'm a part of. So
Yeah, Garlips was speed running Silent Hill 4, I believe, against two other competitors. It was,
yeah, I came second.
Oh,
It
you
would have
came
been
second?
first. Yeah, it would have been first, but I had really bad RNG.
Yeah.
And also, something like a thing happened that has never happened to me before, and I thought I was going to game over, and I managed to get out of it. But you want to talk about pressure in the moment? When
Yeah.
there are well, not thousands, but certainly like plenty of people watching you. It's so stressful.
Very much, but did great. And our own Adrian's Revenge as well did a 24-hour charity
Yes.
stream last night, or yesterday, 24 hours ago, let's say. Raising money for.
She finished at 12 o'clock midday today, so
Yes.
hopefully she's in the land of Nod right now, recharging, because holy
Hopefully.
shit, 24 hours.
Yeah, she did a cracking job. Raised a great amount of money for charity as well. So.
Oh yes, we've locked her in to playing Blobby.
That's right. That's right. She will be part, one way or another, of the Blobby speedrun.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So,
Oh, no.
yeah, congratulations to both of you on a very busy weekend. Because I know the speedrunning session that you did was also for a charity organization. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's I've been speedrunning for 3 years now, and it seems like all of the marathons are usually I've been at marathons that haven't been about raising money, but most of them are usually used as a good excuse to raise money for people. So it feels like those two things kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, cracking effort on both of you. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Was a
I
very
should
fun
have
weekend.
practiced more.
See, Kylo, it's not just you.
I know what that's like.
I wish
Thanks.
honestly, I wish we could bottle like. I'm sorry to keep hitting home, but like I would never get into a race with Markman and think I don't have to practice. There's not a game on earth.
He's probably gone already, but I need to call this out. Octo just saying bye. Got to put the baby boy down. Spend some time with the missus. Look forward to watching this unfold tomorrow, though. Good luck, Kylo. Sounds like
take
you're
care.
gonna need it.
Oh well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on to your take care. He had more.
Oh, my game lagged just briefly right when I was about to jump, and I thought I jumped right into lava. Hi,
But
Bev.
Yeah, the lava in this game is a one-hit kill, right?
Yeah.
but yes,
Very
thank you, Octo,
dangerous.
if you're still there. Thank you for tuning in. And Decky was teeing you up here a little bit. Garlips, talking about
Yes.
races. What other races do we have planned?
Yeah, so we've got 5 other races planned in this first season of the StruggleR. The next race is going to be a Sonic CD race between myself, Kylorian, and hopefully Octo is going to be able to be at that race as well. So it's going to be a 3-way, and it's going to be all time as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a three-way. Make sure you practice your downstroke or whatever it's
I'll
called.
be
Downthrust.
I'll be practicing. Let me make sure about that.
That a guy.
Then race number 3 is going to be only up, which we mentioned or alluded to before. Me, Tate, and Deck are all going to be racing only up. The 4th race is going to be an OOT randomizer between myself and Kylorian again. I've never played a rando, so I'm definitely going to make sure I do that this week to get used to it. I've watched a couple.
I was gonna say that's gonna be interesting to practice outside of, hoping you get good RNG.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, we will both be playing the same randomized
Style, yeah.
I was gonna say you're doing the same seeds, yeah.
Yeah, we will get someone independent of us both to generate that seed. But yeah, and we've got Mr. Matt commentating that week, who has watched a lot of them, so he's very much familiar with the kind of the logic involved. So that will be good. Then we have an SOTN randomizer between myself and Mr. Matt. So we all played on season 4 of The Wheel, a Symphony of the Night randomizer. Kind of weird for some of us because it was our first time with SOTN, but not me and Mr. Matt. We're very familiar with it. So we're definitely going to do one of those randomizers as our 5th race. And then the final race is going to be me versus Deck on Resident Evil Remake, which is also going to be a randomizer. And in that randomizer, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. You can make each room random so that they're all connected in a random way. You can have random enemies in every room, and you can also have random item placement as well, which is going to be hell on earth. And I think we've kind of talked about turning all of it up to 11, so everything will be random.
So let me ask you.
I forgot how much you're randomizing that. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
It's going to be a shit show.
So if you do a random room, does your map tell you once you've entered it?
What will happen is, say for instance, if you were in the main hall of the mansion, and then you go through one of the doors, that door will lead you to a different place in the game. But you will always be able to get from one room to another through some kind of process. There will always be a way through. But you won't have a map. You're kind of making a mental map as you go, essentially.
But the rooms are then obviously fixed. So once you know that that's there.
Fixed. Every time you go through the door, it will be the same place.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
The same random room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I goofed up, Kylo. Here's your chance.
Oh, what'd you do?
I forgot to grab the wing boots.
Oh. Don't worry. I don't think you're in any trouble of losing. I'm still in goddamn Temple 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the strategy is that you go in, you beat Temple 2, and then you leave and come back and go get the boots, because then you can do the quick save out once you grab the boots. It's just faster that way.
Yeah.
I forgot to re-enter the temple and get the boots, so now I have to walk my ass all the way back here again. Which isn't that bad.
Decky just confirming in chat here, you can get Tyrant and Yawn instead of zombies. Fun!
Yeah, it does put bosses in the rooms as well, and also sharks, which is hilarious to see sharks floating around the mansion.
So wait, it's gonna put those in rooms they normally aren't?
Yeah.
Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show. But what we will do is as you go, because I've watched people play them, but I've never actually done one myself yet. So I'll definitely be practicing on some in the meantime. But the general logic is, if anyone's seen kind of randomized game runs, it usually randomizes the item placements. So say there's an item pickup, each one of those item pickups becomes potentially any item in the game. And so it's knowing what combination of items you need to unlock other item drops and making sure you've got everything you need to get through the game. But in some ways, you might be able to actually bypass certain places depending on the luck. So
it's going to be fun. So yeah, we've got lots of races coming up. If you're interested, want to watch them, make sure you join our new Discord. We've got a new Discord, by the way, Discord. All the events are in our events tab, and there's a section in the Discord for StruggleR races, so make sure to check those out. If you want to race, we will be having a season 2 of this. I'm 99.9% sure of that, so make sure to let Garlips know that you're interested in a race and who you want to race against and the game and stuff like that, and we will get that added to the list. So lots of fun things happening.
I've just popped the Discord link in the chat there, but you can also gain it from wheelofstruggle.com, which I'll also pop in the chat.
I wish we had a bot that did this for us. Um,
It's okay. We're like bots, but we've got flesh and stuff. It's okay.
we
I
got the
can do it.
fingers. We got the real fingers and everything. We can do this.
Now,
We're an hour in. We are an hour
we
into
are
this
an
race.
hour and 1 minute in.
How are we looking after an hour, gentlemen?
Well,
I
Kylo has
took
just
Temple
beaten
2.
Temple 2. That's good.
I should have
Mark
already
has
been.
just beaten Temple 7.
I should have already been in Temple 5, but I goofed up. That's all right. We'll be okay.
Those little buggers there on Markman screens are Tektites or Tektites, and they're also in Ocarina of Time.
Those are one of the guys that you have to use the fire spell to damage.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Are you
So
walking
I
on water? Are you that much of
Yeah.
a god that you're walking on water there, Mark?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the treasure from Palace 4. It's boots that allow you to walk on water. It's only certain kinds of water as well.
What
if
the
I'm
wet
correct.
the wet type? What's
Shallow water.
And it's not even all shallow water either. There's like hidden paths in the water. It's weird. All right, Kylo, you're the knowledge on all things Hyrule. What are the orange enemies in Palace 5 that put fire on the ground? What are those called?
I've always just called them witches. I don't know what they're called.
Okay, I've called them grannies, so we're
They
not
do
too
look
far
like
off.
old grannies, yeah. So I do.
Okay.
If it's the one that I'm looking at that definitely looks like an old granny, I believe they're called a Mago. M-A-G-O.
Okay.
I've got the enemy list open here.
What a
Magos
guy.
are fire-throwing witch enemies in the Adventures of Link.
Yeah.
What?
maybe.
Okay, so since you have it open, don't give the answer, Garlips. But I want to know. I want to ask Mark. What do you call the robe-wearing sound blasters?
Oh, whiz robes?
That's what I
Is that
thought.
what they're-
That is not what
What are
they're
they?
called in this game.
Oh, spicy. What are they?
Would you like? They're just called Wizard, I believe.
It's just
if I'm-
wizard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then. And I learned something today.
They look suspiciously. We're in hot water territory here. They look suspiciously like a group of individuals known to act to, like.
Oh, the KKK.
congregate
Yeah,
In the South America, south
Yeah.
of America. Yeah.
we say no to the KKK.
Oh, Ash
Let's
with
go.
a great question in chat here. So just promptly moving away from that chat.
Excellent.
Anyone want to make guesses on finish times?
Ooh.
For Mark, hour 45. Me, 7 hours.
Well, we've got a 5-hour time limit per the wheel.
Oh, I didn't know we were using that actually.
No, we're not.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So you're thinking Mark's gonna be in 40 minutes time, basically.
Yeah.
Mark, thoughts?
Yeah, hour 40, hour 45. That's what it's looking like.
Okay.
I made some goofs.
I can hear myself in someone's background. That's awesome. I'm famous.
You're probably hearing Ash's phone in the living room that I'm in.
Should we do bet on who's gonna win? Decky. Right.
Decky's gonna win?
No, just Decky asking the question. Should we do a bet on who's gonna win?
Oh.
See, with
I'm
Decky's
don't-
gambling history, though, he's going to see the incredible odds and be like, oh, yeah, I got to put money on Kylo.
Oh man, why did I think I had up attack?
I'm thinking
Jumped right
he's.
into an eyeball.
I'm thinking he's maybe gonna. I think he's suggesting should we put a bet on who's gonna win the time, like who guesses the correct time. But I'm hoping that's what he means because if he was genuinely asking who's gonna win, I don't know what to do with them anymore.
At this point, I mean, unless something goes awful for Mark, it would be close to insider trading at this point. to bet on
Basically,
it.
yeah. Oh, Ash, you don't have to turn it down whatsoever. I love hearing my own voice. You're absolutely fine. Ash is going for a 148. Okay.
149, Bob.
I'm gonna go for a clean 147.
Reef going for a 150. Garlips, do you have a notepad available?
I do. Let me take all this.
Yeah,
down.
let's do this. So we've got false zero.
Kylo with a 145.
Kylo said 145.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Kylo died.
Which was a 140 what?
8.
Okay. Who was the 150?
Reef.
Okay.
Rafe.
And what was
Daytona.
Don't, Decky will start singing.
what was false zeros?
12:36 p.m. Podium.
I'm not writing that down.
No. False, do you want to get in on the action? Do you have a time?
I said 149, I believe.
I thought you said 145.
No, it was whatever Ashley said plus 1.
Okay, we'll put you down for 149 then.
Oh God, Decky's
Because I was doing the Price is Right bit.
Dex got a 155
on Kylo.
on Kylo.
On Kylo? Who said that?
Decky. Decky apparently wants him and Cake to be homeless.
Decky, I love you, man. But
He says he believes in his pirate captain.
He does. I've watched their streams. They sink a lot.
hey, whoa. We won against a ship today. Thank you very much.
I've been part of their crew. Yeah. Decky thinks Kylo's going to start pulling out glitches. That would be the ultimate troll. Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh yeah, by the way, Mark, I know about
Yeah.
every single glitch.
Oh, well,
I
good thing
don't
we
know.
agreed not to use them.
Yeah.
I wish you. If I had my camera on, I'd be like, wink, wink. I know all the glitches. Oh fuck.
Sorry.
Such a shame that we outlawed them at the beginning.
No, I still genuinely do not know like any glitches in this game.
So, one of them that I know is if you talk to the life lady twice before she can go in her house, and then you enter the house, it basically really screws shit up.
Yeah, that's the one that sends you to Glitch Town.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not a bug, but I know of the like when you get a red potion, it does a full life refill, including the life that the life you don't have, so you can use it, or it refills your magic, so you can use life, and then it'll continue filling up your magic before it hits the end.
Yes.
Like that's a thing.
That's
Is
a
that-
handy trick.
Yeah, I'd always call that an exploit rather than a glitch, but I guess
No,
there is a glitch element to it.
I wouldn't call that a glitch.
It's just a programming thing.
False.
It's like in
False
it's like
for the
in Resident Evil
140
4.
there, Garlips. Sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt
I've
you.
got that down.
Perfect.
Sorry, no, I've got that down. It's like Resident Evil 4. If you upgrade your gun while it's empty, you get a free clip in the gun when you upgrade it. That's like an exploit. Right. Okay. Yeah, we've got a smattering of times here. It'd be interesting to see if any of them pay off.
Decky with the apology to Mark. I love you, but I must support the crew. I mean, it's actually kind of honourable. Going down. I was going to say going down with the ship. That's that's very honourable of him.
Climb aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Uh-oh, crying baby.
I was going to say that the baby just told you exactly what they thought of that right there.
Alright, do I have enough for fairy? I do. Oh, I didn't need it. I had an extra key. Whoops.
Little cracks developing now in Markman's game.
It's
Yeah, I
true.
picked up a key.
It's not enough that's gonna sink him. I'll tell you that.
Picked up a key I don't usually get. And I can't reach that. Oh well. We'll just die.
The thing that impresses me most about this game is the routing, because like these type of games confuse me. It's so hard for me to keep track, knowing where all the little entrances are and everything like that. So the fact that you guys are doing this seamlessly is very, very impressive, and knowing where everything is as well is
Absolutely.
very, very
And
impressive.
as someone who played this for the first time last week, I must stress upon chat, even though we've been having our jokes and fair fucks and all that. Kylo is still playing this game at a very high level, very well.
Yeah.
I was constantly dying on every other screen, having to make save states just to make it through a dungeon. So honestly, yeah, fair play to you both.
I just saw Mark walk through a wall. Care to explain yourself?
Yeah, wall hacks, easy.
Are you? Is he in a green?
Next question.
Yes. He's in a green. He's in a green room.
Yep, that's I know exactly where he's at.
5. Yep.
I'm gonna assume, because I do know that you are a man of great integrity, that is intended in the game.
Yes,
That
that
is intentional.
yes. The game is like,
ha-
oh, there's a hidden wall that you have to go through to get a key.
You have to go through to get at the dang treasure.
It's the treasure. Okay, yeah. You have to go through it.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
For one reason or another.
Rafe Gal, Decky could be close. I could see Kylo being done at 155. Not finishing, just being done.
He's lucky he's half the country away from me now. I used to be just within like 2 hours of him, and then he's like, fuck off, I'm gonna move. Just as I moved back from half the country away.
I love that. Not finished, just done.
Well, I mean, I'm done once Mark is
I was
done.
gonna say,
I'm
what's
alright.
everyone's Kylo guess? Yeah, as soon as Mark's done. Yeah, fair. You're not. So is that what you're saying? You're not gonna see out the finish?
I mean, probably not. I seriously thought that. How do I
Will you
want
at
to
least
phrase
do it
this?
if you're close?
That you had
I
a
mean,
chance.
I thought I had I figured I had a chance. I didn't expect. I genuinely did not expect Mark to do this 10 times over and practice pathing, practice RNG bit shit. But I should have. I should have thought about it.
That's the official term, RNG bit shit.
I like RNG bit shit.
Ash with a Kylo 204 prediction.
2 days, 4 hours. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ash.
Alright, let's see. Palace 5, boss gives 500 points. I need 19. Don't touch me.
Don't worry.
Oh, look, Kylo, look what you've done. Kylo has learned the lessons for the rest of us. Totally going to research only up faster strats now.
Yeah, I mean,
Ash, no, that's years and days.
hey, I'm better than that.
My wife, ladies and gents.
Brilliant. Yeah, so now I've got to keep my practice up, because now Deck's going to practice. Thanks, Kylo.
You're welcome.
Nope, gonna take a death there. That's alright. Oh, crying about a balloon.
Right, I think Kylo's pace right now is looking like it could be around the 4 to 5 hour mark, which, as you said, would still be a good time for casual play.
That's my normal casual time. I should have taken this more seriously. Lesson learned.
I mean, yeah, 4 hours is still a great time. You gotta remember how freaking hard this game is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, looking at speedrun.com, it doesn't make the first 30 pages, but you're right, he does really well.
To be fair, I don't think my time hits the first 50 pages.
I actually have no idea what it was. I just saw an opportunity and I took it.
So phase 2.
Phase 2.
Then Tater.
Phase 2. Yeah, phase 2.
That's all I got on you.
That's it. Ironically, you're talking about a game that I beat.
You did beat it.
I did. Just with a little scare.
Okay, so I can reveal that the any percent is 14 minutes long.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the 100%
By
all
Markman.
keys- 100% all keys 1cc is an hour 13.
Wow.
All keys? Holy
All
shit.
keys 1cc. So does that mean like 1 life or
Yeah.
1 credit?
Yeah. One, no game overs.
No game overs, yeah.
That's wild. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All keys. Like, I'm over here skipping keys, you know? I don't need all of them. But, Jesus.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 12 categories for Zelda 2.
Jesus.
Wait, hold on. That was all keys. Is that glitches allowed?
Let me show the rules. Let's have a look real quick.
Because if glitches are allowed, then I believe it.
No out-of-bounds tricks with glitch town or ferrying are allowed.
Oh, okay. So
All
you can't do
spells,
glitch
dungeon
town.
items, hammer, magic key, magic containers, heart containers, keys, and sword techniques must be collected. No ferrying through doors without a key.
Oh, wow.
No walking
Yeah.
on the ceiling over a door without a key.
Yep. You can do that in a couple palaces. I've done it exactly one time.
I believe isn't there a glitch to basically mean that you don't have to fight? Is it Thunderbird? There's this kind of thing
Really?
you can do where you can walk over the top of the screen and you kind of where you fall through a hole and you land on the top of the next screen and you kind of can use that to get over it. I think so. I was watching a video about it the other day.
See, even Garlips did his practice for this, Kylo. Then he's just commentating.
God, I hate the.
That was a rough one.
Oh, the Blue Knights. Oh,
blue,
they're so...
the Blue Knights.
I think
Blue
I'm also
iron
going
knuckles.
to, while we're here, I'm going to grab a USB N64 controller.
A USB N64 controller.
Yeah, for my Ocarina of Time race.
He's getting
Are
practice.
you getting
now.
practicing while commentating, Garlips?
No, it's just that
multitasking.
recently I've been my brother lent me his Japanese N64 with a region-free like all games cart on it.
Mhm.
So I completed Mystical Ninja Star and Goemon, which was an absolute delight, and it was nice to finally put that to bed from my childhood. And I also played some Banjo-Kazooie recently as well. And
You
it
forgot
reminded...
to save. I
No.
felt so bad for you.
Oh yeah, Banjo. Yeah, that was amazing. I lost 8 hours of progress, but we won't talk about that. It's fine.
Amazing, he says.
Ugh, Kylo with another rough death.
That's fine. I got the raft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, the point is, I really enjoyed playing with the N64 controller, and I realized how good it feels to play N64 games on that controller.
Yeah.
Like, they are designed for it, first and foremost. So, yeah, it would be nice to pick up one of these USB dealies. I might do that.
So here's a very descriptively named spell.
Spell.
Remember the yeah. This spell is called spell.
It is called Spell.
Is this the game? Because there's a famous meme about one of the Zelda games, right? Is that the
I am
is
error.
it? I am error. That's right. Is it this one?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in the mountain town.
Mountain town of Darunia.
Fully agreed. Try playing N64 games with a different controller and it never feels right. Yeah, it really doesn't. It really doesn't.
I remember
feel
when
right.
we had GoldenEye on the wheel,
Yeah.
and I started playing with just a regular controller. And I was like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah, it was abysmal.
Had to get out my N64 controller, and it still sucked.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. I played regular, then I switched to N64 and then just turned it off. Garlips, I'm going to leave this over to you. I will be back in 2 minutes, sir.
No worries, buddy. No worries. Okay, so you can see here that they've actually synced up nicely. Markman is 2 levels on life and magic ahead of Kylo. And you're now picking up a magic extendo thingy.
That didn't hit me. What the hell? Come on.
That's the last magic upgrade there. Magic pot. So right now the goal is to try to gain enough points here that I won't need the boss points to level up.
Okay.
just yesterday, I figured out a way to beat the boss really quickly, but it also involves not getting his points.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, we'll fight him the standard way.
I love things like that. Strats where, you know, if you try it, you don't really lose anything. You just have to do it the normal way.
Mm-hmm.
When the strats are, you get one shot and it sends you back if you don't do it. Those are the ones that scare me, especially in a speedrun setting.
Yeah, those ones are rough. Now, the one that goofs me up the most is I have a bad habit of getting the wrong level up in Palace 4, and then it screws me all the way up.
Yeah, that is the problem with having such a kind of like a mapped out sequence. I was racing Silent Hill 4 on, as Tate said, on Friday evening, and there's like usually the routing is kind of loosey goosey. You can pick up things here and there, especially health if you need to. You kind of pick it up if you need it. But there's one section of the game where like literally we only have a 10 space inventory, and you need all 10 spaces. And if you have one item too many, you've got to go all the way back to the game's item box, which is like several minutes away.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's really like hyper intensive. Like you can't pick up anything that you don't need. But it's just for that one section, and oh my god, the tension that is like released when I get through it, and I know that I don't have to worry about my inventory as much anymore. So good. False Zero in the chat is saying, I despise the N64 controller with all my soul. It single-handedly chased me away from consoles for years. Well, that sounds like a haunted controller, my friend, if it was chasing you. And you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for those. You know those gaming creepypastas. They're all real. They're all true.
All right, I am.
Oh
back.
my goodness.
I don't
Rafe,
know.
of course, is also correct. The inventory is the true final boss. It is.
So I guess question here for both chat and everyone really, apart from me, because I have no opinion. Top 5 Zelda games.
Ooh, tasty. Well, we know that our two races put Link's Awakening at the top, but yeah, it'd be interesting to hear their other thoughts.
I have to find my list. I do have this written down.
Oh, nice.
That you prepared.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been asked it many times.
I
So
would say... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's a matter of going into Discord, finding a search function, and getting it. So.
Excellent. Oh, we might be able to hear it at the end then once we're done.
I'll be happy to share.
Cool. For me, it's probably Majora's Mask is my favorite. Ocarina is my second favorite. Then probably Link's Awakening, Wind Waker, and then I don't really have a fifth.
None of the more modern ones.
I guess it would be Twilight Princess.
Interesting.
How about you, Tates? Well, you said you don't have. You've not played any.
No, so I have. So I did. It was Link's Awakening on the SNES, right?
No, Link's Awakening is on the Game Boy.
Game Boy.
It's, Link to the Past.
Link to the Past. That's right. Yeah. So I played Link to the Past a lot as a kid. So that to me would be number one. I didn't play any of the Game Boy ones. I actually didn't even play any of the originals. I didn't play Zelda or Zelda 2 at all.
Me neither.
I played actually. I've only actually ever played 3. To be honest with you, I played Link to the Past and the two most recent ones. The ones that I don't know the names of now.
Oh yeah, Breath
of the Wild.
That's it.
Tears of the Kingdom.
That's the one. Yeah, played those two. Not to completion or to really any distance, but I played a little bit of them. Those were fun. I did play though. Was it Hyrule Warriors?
Oh
yes.
Yes.
The Warriors like.
Yeah, I
thought
enjoyed
that one was
that.
really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Like surprisingly.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I got.
I
all
have it
the-
on the Wii U.
That's right. It was the Wii U. It was on. That's right. Yeah, that was a really fun game. I enjoyed that.
There's an upgrade on the Switch, I think, as well. So it's on both.
Stormy asked, I had to step away for a few. Who's winning? I replied, Mark. And
Who do you
Stormy
think is
replied
winning?
with, "Tell Kylo I hope he enjoys New Vegas. It's really a good game."
So is this a sub bet that was going on then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I didn't have to put up anything. It was just if I won, he plays New Vegas. That's it.
All right, that works out.
No downside.
Rafe, you're saying Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, Link Between
Thank you, hon.
Worlds, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild.
That's an interesting list. See, I've never
My-
played Link to the Past like in full. I've only ever like picked it up for an hour, so I can't. It probably would make it into my list if I completed it.
So for me, I do know that the top spot is tied between Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. Both are fantastic games. I love them both. And the rest I would have to look up.
So nobody's got the CDI version on their list then? No?
Yeah, funny.
No,
that.
because we're not idiots.
Wow.
So I tried to start legally playing CDI games, but couldn't get the legal functionality to work.
Excuse me.
The only legal functionality the game I could get to work was the Zelda game, but only the opening scene, which is now infamous in gaming. And
I mean, it is the best part of the game.
It's-
And you
yeah.
can watch it on YouTube. So
yeah, it was definitely because I had the original back when I had a CDI, so just seeing that opening scene again brought it all back. Storm here in chat, and Twilight Princess is the only one I actually finished. Ocarina I got close. Tears of the Kingdom was a lot of fun. I just got too sidetracked. Fair.
that's fair. I mean, I'm going to be controversial here. I've played Breath of the Wild. It's a great game. It's not a Zelda game.
Thank you.
Oh. Discuss.
But that's just me-
Neither
that's me
Breath of the
personally.
neither Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom are even on my top 10 list.
Oh.
Wow.
They are not Zelda games.
So-
They're enjoyable.
They're great physics sandbox games with
They're
Zelda.
not Zelda games.
I will take the middle ground here and say that I thought Breath of the Wild sucked, but I absolutely love Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is the game that Breath of the Wild should have been.
Interesting.
I mean, Tears of the Kingdom was the last one, right? Just to make sure I'm not making a complete.
The most recent.
Yeah, the most recent.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand, and when I saw all the reviews, and I like I say, I played it myself as well. I couldn't understand the hype for DLC, because that's what that felt like to me. Was just thingy DLC.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, yeah.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. It was DLC for Breath of the Wild.
I think the popularity of Breath of the Wild, it sounds like me being old man yells at cloud, but I feel like the Zelda's got a bit kind of, especially with Skyward Sword, got a bit kind of repetitive, samey, very linear, and so I think for a lot of people, there's a lot of young people, the Switch and Breath of the Wild was like their first kind of introduction to Zelda, so that very much is Zelda to them. And I totally get that, because to me Zelda is Ocarina of Time, like hands down. That's the one I always think of. But yeah, I would say my favorite's Majora's though, because I'm a emo.
Yeah, I mean, Rivken says the same thing in a different way. Just because they did something new doesn't mean it's not a Zelda game. And I think we all do get very reminiscent and tunnel visioned with these type of games.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know?
I mean, when I say it's not a Zelda game, I mean it's not a Zelda game to me.
Yeah,
You know.
and it's I feel the same way about remake, or not remakes, but just continuing IPs. Mario Wonder. I thought not Mario Wonder, sorry, Mario Odyssey. I thought Mario Odyssey was a fantastic game. Loved it.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't Mario to me.
See, that's wow. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought Mario Odyssey was as close to SM64 as I've had since SM64.
See, I didn't like 64 either.
Oh, 64 for me is the pinnacle. Like, there's nothing before it. Nothing. Well, no, that's a lie.
Sunshine is really good too.
Oh, I love Sunshine. Yeah, the Sunshine was the game I got with my GameCube. So
I preferred the the most recent one, Mario Wonder. The side scrolling for me is Mario. Open world isn't Mario to me. Or not open world, but 3D run around an area world.
Yeah.
That isn't Mario for me. Mario is side scrolling platforming. So again, although very enjoyable games, very fun to play, some nice nostalgia moments and stuff like that, they're not Mario games to me. And
I think that's fair because that's what you associate.
Yeah.
For me, SM60. Well, I played SMB3 as a kid before SM64, but SM64 was the one that kind of because kids, I was a kid back then, and it was like, whoa, look at these graphics! Oh my god, look! So
Graphics.
The jump from from 1 to 3, there we go, was amazing. Like, the fact it was the same system.
Yeah.
And they look like completely different Mario games, just period, not even Mario games.
Oh,
Yeah.
3. Yeah, 3 is a fantastic game, and it's in contention for Season 6. It's been nominated.
Mm-hmm.
I did play that just not too terribly long ago.
That you practiced against the rules.
Yeah, you practiced that.
We got what have we got in chat here? Wrote response for someone who has to shut down arguments about Final Fantasy 15, 16 on social media regularly. I'm sure
that's fair. I mean, that's a whole other kettle of fish getting into arguing about what Final Fantasy is.
I need Final Fantasy 16 on PC. Hurry up.
And then false. I love being an old man yells at clouds, and boy, do I have opinions on Fallout.
I love Fallout.
Oh, welcome in, Mr. Matt.
Mr. Matt joins us. Hello, Mr. Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Who's winning?
Who
does he think is gonna
Markman
win?
is still currently winning.
And we can confirm this is one of those video games.
It is. It's one of the video games of all time.
Decky likes 16 apparently.
I want to
Final
play
Fantasy
16.
Yeah.
I want to play Final Fantasy 16, but I don't have a PS5.
Have not played. Okay, so I regularly play 14, the MMO. But I have not played an actual Final Fantasy game since. Okay, I said 13, and then before that 10.
I think regularly is an understatement. You're always fishing. If you're not practicing Zelda 2, you're fishing.
So,
No,
which
I
palace
didn't
is
mean
this
to
that you're in now, Mark?
I am headed to the Great Palace.
Okay.
After your brief
Damn.
side trip to the lava.
Yeah, after my quick trip to the lava there, that little eyeball guy kind of fucked me up.
You've already
Come
been to the hidden Kasuto town?
Oh yeah, I'm done with Palace 6 too.
Well, I tip my invisible cap to you.
I have all 8s.
I just for some reason I just had the Dumb and Dumber gif in my head. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Oh, there's no chance. I'm only in 3. Yeah. Good job, Mark.
And Mr. Matt into there talking about Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. He wants to play it on the GameCube with 3 other people. I think they would have had to have sold 3 other copies of that game, Mr. Matt, for that to happen.
I will have you know I played.
One,
Have you know I have
one,
played that
one other copy then.
with one other person. Come on.
Kylo, did you fall asleep playing 10 and 13?
No, I rather enjoyed them. I don't know why everyone gives them crap, but whatever. That's the door I didn't want to open. God damn it.
10's fun.
I've gone platinum 10, so
Yeah, same.
Stormy stupidly tried the Switch version again and hoping it would be better. ...
And I fought Penance like a man.
oh yeah, I also platinum 13 and 13 too. Once they got 13.3, I stopped. But
I started 13-1 and I just couldn't. I was like, no. I love this battle music so much, but I cannot continue.
I like the paradigm system. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I played Final Fantasy then stopped paying attention. You mean they made more?
Speaking of,
We gotta go.
if you like the original Final Fantasy, I would like to recommend Final Fantasy Renaissance. A guy very similar to the remaster of Zelda 2, rebuilt Final Fantasy 1 from the ground up in Unity, and fixed all the bugs, because there's a lot of them, and then even added a Renaissance mode with additional classes and other dungeons and side quests and achievements. And it's really awesome.
Nice.
Well, those fan projects are amazing, aren't they? Just in
And
general.
my favorite feature, you can push the start button and change the game speed to 4 times.
Decky
Yeah,
asked
based
there,
off of the
based on,
first Final Fantasy. Yeah. I've ran through twice now, and I'm getting started on a third one.
I mean, I'm awful at them and play them very, very irregularly, but it still amazes me a lot of the Mario hacks based off of Mario World. Some of those fan-made games are just ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
So this is the Great Palace. This is the only place in the game where if you die, you can continue from here.
Yep.
Which, if you do a soft reset at the start, you get all your health and lives back to.
Ah. Clever.
There's an invisible floor there. Rafe, thinking of you.
So we're coming up on almost an hour and 40, where we had quite a few guesses that this game would be over soon for Mr. Markman.
We have a smattering between 140 and 150 of 5 different guesses. So do we think that beating it in before 150 is now possible for you, Mark, based on where you are?
For 150? Oh,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's all to play for.
Yeah, absolutely. 150 would be me getting a game over and have to start over. Start the palace over.
The other invisible floor that you want to go into is under some blocks.
Oh, I casted that in the wrong place. This isn't the room I was thinking it was.
This isn't where I parked my car.
These aren't my glasses.
This isn't my beautiful house.
I sleep in a big bed with my wife. Go away, horsehead. Leave me alone.
Those
This
horseheads
really
move
just-
very similarly to the Medusas in Castlevania.
Why are you over here? You should be way over here. Thank you.
Just go back to Final Fantasy there for a second. I might be wrong here, because a lot of these games I'm very, very inexperienced and unknowledgeable about, but I'm in the gaming-ish world, so I hear things. Final Fantasy is similar to Zelda in that the timeline's kind of up for debate. Is that right? Because there was a lot of different
That is-
Japanese versions
that
and
is-
stuff.
100% true. You see, Final Fantasy X takes place directly after Final Fantasy IX. Titus goes through a little bit of a crisis once he realized that he was Zidane. So, a lot of stuff to unravel in that. So,
Are you on drugs?
Is that based on Final Fantasy or just a general question?
Kyle
There
is
is-
talking
there is a
all
legit-
out of his ass here.
There is a legit
Well,
thing
yeah, that was a
about that
talk-
character called Shinra, right, in 10-2? Or am I now on drugs?
Now you're on drugs.
There's a character in 10-2 called Shinra, and the idea is that he would then go on to found the Shinra Electric Power Company.
Yeah, Shinra is a character in 10-2, yeah. Whether he goes on to do whatever is unknown. I mean, they've put 1,000 SIDs in each game, so continuity based off name is already
That's
on
fair.
shaky ground.
Yeah, that's very fair.
and wigs and wigs. Bigs
Wigs and
and
Bedge.
wedge. Yeah, exactly.
So
Well, they're
you,
just Star Wars references.
I saw the curtain. I assumed that you were approaching a boss there, Mark.
No, they spoof you there. They're like, hey, you think it's a boss?
Oh, look
I get it.
Look at chat getting in with the Final Fantasy. All right, hang on here. What have we got? Pirate saying that they've heard those rumors as well. doesn't buy into it personally. Decky saying apart from X2 and 13, 2, 3, I thought each game was self-contained. Mr. Matt, we all know the real timeline is Kingdom Hearts.
You know what? Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I can't get into Kingdom Hearts. I hate that game. I hate that series.
I've got to be honest. I bounced out of it too on the PS2, the first one.
Rafe did saying there are random names that are all the same in Final Fantasy games, but nothing canon in terms of continuity.
No, it's more like a fun thing that I think they asked the makers of the game, like, is this connected? And they were like, yeah, sure.
If you want.
Like, have fun with it, yeah.
Storm saying fitting for Revenge of the Fifth.
Oh, yeah. Kefka's right. 12 and Tactics have the same universe.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so neat little information about this boss. You cannot beat him if you do not have at least, what is it? All your magic bars and at least level 6 magic. You will not have enough to cast the Thunder Spell.
Now, this isn't final boss, though, correct?
Second to last.
Okay.
Phase 2.
Phase 1.
Yeah.
Or, yes, there is a Phase 2 is what I should have said. Just wanted to mock him.
Can't even mock me right. Come on, Kylo. Get it together.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Stormy's right. Vagrant Story is somehow tied in there, too. And,
You
here's
know,
Dark Link.
you know what's got a great timeline and story? Fallout.
I love
It's
Fallout.
true. This is the classic strategy to defeat Dark Link, by the way, is kind of like sitting in the left-hand corner and
I'm...
Really?
time. That is time.
Oh, Jesus.
Cheesing.
From Mark, anyway.
Well played, Mark. Well played.
Christ.
I have 3 temples down.
I have fought Dark Link normal way,
I
but
would
it
call
is
that
way longer.
142, like a 142, 50,
57?
somewhere around there.
That was like
Yeah.
56, 57, yeah.
Which means no one won the, well, unless you count, like, whoever's guess was next, in which case I won. Because Zero said 140 and I said 147, so, I mean, it's closer to Zero's.
Nocturnal Wolfdog, thank you for the lurk. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here.
Well, I will end
Yeah.
this whenever you guys want to. Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you. Now you are the king of all Zelda except 2.
Except 2, which we'll come back to next season.
Yeah.
We've got Stormy here saying, congrats, Mark, and hopefully you stream it, Kylo, even if it's on Discord.
Well,
Kylo's not gonna have fun with New Vegas. It's
Oh. She
Why?
said
Is it-
stream it, and I'm like, wait, this game? The one I'm playing right now?
I think you'll be alright with Fallout New Vegas as long as it isn't on MAME. You'll be fine.
As long as it isn't on MAME.
That's what
Only you can handle that.
That's what I've come to learn about Kylo, that he'll play pretty much anything as long as it isn't on MAME.
That was my goal for season 5, was to play every game on the wheel for a season.
Yeah, same. That was one of my goals, and it feels good to say you've done it.
Yeah. But fuck MAME, because, yeah, I cannot stand it.
Pirate offering their services to come over and install the mod pack for you.
Come on, jump out. I want the pee bag. Thank you. Oh, it got stuck in the land there for a second. Okay.
Thanks a million. That sounds so passive
1
aggressive.
million. Not even an exclamation point. Thanks a million.
Well done, Link. Thanks a bunch.
So, was it, which one is it?
Yeah.
You beat it and it's like, great, you beat the game. Go outside and play.
Yeah.
Then you've got, obviously,
Okay, well-
the Ghostbusters ones. Congratulations. on the original Ghostbusters. End screens in the 80s and 90s were great.
Congratulations. Not even an
Wasn't-
S, just
wasn't there-
congratulations.
Wasn't there one that's like Congrations?
Congratulations. Yeah, I think that was Ghostbusters. It was something stupid like that. Now Mark starts a new run to try and catch up to Kylo.
He would do it.
Oh, don't make.
Oh, hang on. If here, all of this just wants me to. All of this just makes me want to race Kylo to the past to try and take him down another peg. Oh, season 2, season 2,
Ooh.
season 2, season
Get in
2.
here.
Yep.
Wait, whoa.
Thank you,
Say- let's stop. What's going on here?
Rafe, all of this just makes me want to race Kylo in a Link to the Past to try and take him down another peg.
Oh, Link to the Past normal, Link to the Past rando.
Well, we're waiting for that to come
Doesn't
through.
specify, but I'm guessing just a Link to the Past.
We get confirmation for that. Octo's asking, how far behind is Kylo? Want to hazard a guess?
Pretty far behind.
Are you in? You're in a palace, right? Are you in Palace 4?
I'm in Palace 4,
Yeah.
stuck on top of a bubble.
Kyle started a few. Yeah, he only just started. He let me have a really big head start.
Wait, Mr. Matt, have you changed my gift to add sunglasses? Who's done that to my gift?
That is a thing you can do in Twitch. You can add little sunglasses or a pointy finger.
Normal, we've done Rando plenty of times. Alright, season 2. Confirmed.
Yo, Rafegal, you should maybe get involved with us here, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not like you don't have enough games to play as it is. You should get on it. You'll have even more content to upload.
Oh, I will take this time, however. If he's not going to take the high road, I will. I don't know what high road Rafe would take, except for just mocking me a lot. But please check out his YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, he has a YouTube channel. He uploads daily. Right now he is crushing 7th Saga, Pokemon Reborn, and I think he has a random slot he does.
Lovely stuff.
But
Fantastic.
if it isn't apparent, he's a real life friend of both Kylo and I.
Yeah, feel free to drop any links that you have there. Alrighty. Well, I think...
Yeah, let's transition to the podium because we've got a snazzy little podium for our winner here.
Please work, please work, please work, please.
On that scene.
Nope. Hey, we're back.
Okie dokie. Right, we're back.
We are back.
We are back. Okay, yep. Sorry, that's my bad. I must not have put the audio source on that scene. But thank you so much to our 2 races. Here is the result. Markman, of course, is the winner and Kylorian second. But let us remember that, honestly, Kylorian has been playing this game at a very high level. It's just Markman has practiced.
Yeah, I think, we mentioned it earlier, Kylo's on a, 4, maybe 5 hour time, which is still a fantastic time for a full run of this game. So, great effort by both of you. Fantastic fun.
Yeah, all speedrunning glitch shit aside, or what did we call it? It was something else. But I did not really think that this game could be beaten in sub 2 hours. It genuinely surprises me. I have not researched this at all, so must do that before next season.
Yeah, there's a lot of shortcuts, a lot of fairy use, ferrying through doors and just ignoring keys.
Yeah.
And then just optimizing when you beat the temple boss so that you get the most points out of it.
Yeah.
And that's really all it boils down to.
Also, did I hear you guys reply from Rafe saying something like the normal?
Yes.
Because we've done. Okay. Yeah, I could easily wipe the floor with him.
Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, I have to say it, right? I have to.
No, by all means, and obviously once season 6 of the wheel kicks up, once that's winding down, we'll be doing season 2 of this, and hopefully continue to always do a season during the season gap of the wheel. So yeah, by all means, get your season 2 races already kind of like brewing away. You got months to get angry at each other and talk shit. So.
And so this actually is probably a perfect segue here. Rave's saying that they just joined our Discord, looking at the website, may get involved at some point. And yeah, anyone who's watching who isn't part of the Wheel of Struggle, come on in. Even if you don't want to, race, quote unquote, or take part on a weekly basis, you can come in and join whatever games you like the look of, or just, be part of the community and watch. Happy to have everyone get involved in whichever way they want. And like Garlips was saying, if we have...
Go back to that other screen, Tate.
Yes, absolutely. The one that says this one. Haha! And we have Mike on this one. Huzzah! Just if you want to get involved, we'll be more than happy to have you. And like I say, if you don't want to race or you don't want to play on a weekly basis, just being part of the community is great.
There is no weekly commitment needed. You don't have to play any games you don't want to play.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can absolutely skip weeks if you're like, I hate this game, I don't want to play it. Just play the ones you want.
Or if it's on MAME. Return of Octo. There's been some chat going on here that I just have to highlight. Return of Octo. Kylo underestimating the 3-time champion of Struggle is perhaps the biggest fumble in Wheel of Struggle history.
Yeah, I'm not going to make that mistake again because Octo, I still can beat your ass in Sonic 3.
And
in a game that's meant to go fast, I will kick your ass.
And then Rave saying Kylo saying he'd mop the floor with me is about the same thing he said to Mark. I feel like that bodes well.
Hey. Yes, going into Zelda 2 without practice was a dumbass move. I'm not going to make that same mistake twice.
It was funny, like the last 2 weeks I keep pulling up Discord and I see Kylorian playing Sea of Thieves. I'm like, all right, bud, you keep enjoying Sea of Thieves. Here I am, shaving minutes off my time.
Oh, brilliant. Well, Garlips, why don't you take us home, buddy?
Okay, well, thank you everyone for being here. It's been fantastic, and thank you for persevering through the weird little tech issues we've been having. We will iron all these out in due course, but it's a fantastic first race. Just to remind you, we're going to be doing the next one in 2 weeks. So it's on a Sunday. I think it's, oh God, I would have it open if I was a professional, wouldn't I? let me just grab it real quick. But yeah, the next race is going to be hopefully a 3-way race between myself, Kylorian, and Octobot. It's going to be Sonic CD, all time stones, so that we get a good future. It's on Saturday, the 18th of May, at 2024 at 2000 BST, which is about the time that this one started, which is also 1500 EDT, 1200 PDT. So yeah.
What version are we playing?
I believe we will be playing. Well, I don't know actually. So long as we all play the same version, it doesn't really matter. But obviously I'm gonna want the JP soundtrack. So I would vote PAL, but it's probably the case that we'll probably play the US one because then that will be 60 frames a second, presumably.
I apologize. I should have meant like original. Are we gonna play some? Because it's been featured in a lot of Sonic games in re-releases, and the bonus rounds are a lot smoother in some of the newer ones.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't know. It will probably be whichever version is free. So presumably we'll probably be using
the one that we had for the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel.
Oh, Mr. Matt, you're right. Garlips, do you have a calendar? Is there a way you can pull up a calendar?
I do not have a calendar, but I do have a document. So let me just whack that up here in the chat. You can view this document. Anyone can view it with the link, and it will show you all of the races, who's commentating, and who's playing in those races.
And just a reminder that this race will be up on our YouTube, so if you can only catch some of it, it'll be up, VOD will be available, YouTube will be available, as will all the races that we do throughout this off-season.
I will also say, False Zero, when is the next season of the wheel starting again? We're not telling you. You're not allowed that information yet. You've got to wait. Okay? You've got to eat your greens first, and then we can let you know.
You didn't say the magic word.
But yeah, thank you, Tater, for being an excellent co-commentator. Thank you both, racers, for
Whoa,
taking
no!
part.
Oh, no! Tater doesn't get credit. All he did was mock me.
That's what
Yeah,
made me
I mean,
so good.
That was the brief.
He did a great job at it.
Ah, son of a bitch.
So you can catch us all for that next race in just under 2 weeks' time. Take care, everyone. I'm just going to take a look and see if there's anyone that we can raid specifically who's like wheel adjacent. Let's have a look real quick, and we can pass it on.
Pass on the love. I don't see anyone myself.
Yeah, I don't actually see anyone. So I mean, we could just disappear.
Decky, go live!
Yeah, I don't see anybody. So yeah, we could just disappear into the ether. That's fine.
Awesome. Markman, Kylo, any final words before we fade off to black?
I did not expect him to take this as seriously as he did. I should have taken it way more seriously. Good job.
Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, thanks to Garlips for arranging and all the behind the scenes work and the in front of the scenes work and all the scene work. Tater, thank you for all the tech stuff you've been doing. I know you've been busy today. So appreciate that, and then appreciate the two of you coming to commentate. Let's see. Who do I want to thank? Let's thank Kylo for showing up today. Appreciate him. He did.
Oh, fuck off.
I know I can be a bit imposing. Here's my strategy, right? I don't shit talk until I finally win. Now I get the chance to shit talk. So, yeah.
You were shit talking before. You said eat my shit, Kylo. That's literally shit talk.
That's fair. But I do say that to you regularly anyway.
I mean, fair. You do.
Deck has a good idea there, Tater. We could raid into Grom.
Yeah, go for it. Do you have the raid command and stuff?
I don't know how to do that.
Neither do I. And I don't have the thingy up. Hang on. Decky, you're a mod. You can raid us, can't you?
Yeah.
Slash raid.
Yeah. Anyway, yep. Follow the wheel for more future content. Follow Garlips and Tater and Kylo. Follow Mr. Matt. Follow Decky. Who else is in here who streams regularly? Rafe doesn't stream, but follow his YouTube channel. Stormy will sometimes stream. Follow her. False Zero. I know he streams quite a bit. Follow him. Give everybody the follows. If I missed anyone, follow them too.
Alrighty. We are going to raid into Grom. What's the command? Slash? I always forget which one it is. Raid.
I was trying to
raid space and then their username.
Let's raid into Grom. I forget what Grom's full. Which
I can try it and see if it works.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it goes.
Decky got it. He lied to me. He said he couldn't do it. I hate it when he lies to me. So yes, we're gonna let this raid count down. I don't know exactly when it's going to do it.
If you enjoyed this race or you only saw half of it, feel free. This will be going up hopefully on the YouTube channel fairly soon.
Fitting, because I only played half of it.
So you'll be able to see it there. You did do it, Decky.
I was literally saying, but Decky U / raid Grom. Decky F. I didn't do it. Someone else did.
Amazing.
All right. So at some point we are eventually about to raid. So thank you all, everyone, once again. Thank you for being here in chat and keeping us company. And yeah, we will see you all on the next one.
Thank you, everyone.
Take care,
Have
everyone.
a good one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Kylorian says Bellorian.